Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Appreciate y'all. Whoops.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yay, Ricardo.
Coming in, mute their chat.
Coming in, mute it.
I'm muted.
Somebody was had their chat on.
I'm muted.
Somebody.
I'm muted.
I don't even have it open.
I don't have YouTube open either.
I have my main page, but not this video. We all good?
Are we good?
We're all good. I'm good.
We're good now.
Sounds good now.
Okay, you want to sing to our guest, Miss Traci?
Good morning to everybody in the chat. Good morning to everybody in the chat.
Great
I was like,
job.
in the chat.
I know I'm having a little issue with my singing today.
Yeah, need some more caffeine.
Yeah,
How
I
do
was
y'all like my hat?
like,
Do y'all like my hat?
Let me
What kind of hat
see.
are you wearing? Natural?
I'm wearing a Wonder Woman hat. It's invisible.
Invisible.
Oh, you done got me. I done locked on you. Woman,
Why are you locked on me? Please don't.
looking for your hat.
Well, I'm not a hat person. I just don't have hats.
Well, okay, then I know what I got to do.
I tell you what, I
and-
have one more hat I'll show y'all next week.
okay.
It's the hat my husband was wearing when I met him. The first time I saw him.
Okay. You're just afraid that I'm going to send you a hat and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, what she can see me. I'm going to have to wear it on camera.
I'm not a hat person, but you know, I'm gonna try to find something for it. Don't worry. Yeah. But I'll next Friday I'll wear the other hat.
So, Mr.
Casey almost tossed this one when he was decluttering my room in there, my arts and crafts room. He almost tossed this hat. I said, no.
I
So
don't.
put it on top of the skeleton head that I have in there.
Yeah.
And I said, no. And then there's another one, a gangster hat, but it's up in the cubby and they don't let me stand in chairs because for me to go up high, I had to have a little step stool to go into another thing to stand up in my tall chair. But if I do that, I can't do that because then my knees might not want to let me down.
Yeah.
So I have to have Casey here to get, but yeah, I have a gangster hat.
Oh my goodness.
So Darlene, you're going to be ready for 3 weeks from now?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
What's 3 weeks from now?
She is going to be on my auction.
Oh, awesome.
I will be making some hats.
Yeah.
Decorating some hats. Just random decorating some hats.
Yep.
Awesome.
And you guys, this scarf was my nanny's.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
My nanny was a scarf person.
Cool.
Ah. You won't find a scarf in my accessory pile.
No, you did not. Get your bed right now.
But Traci, how you feeling today, hon?
Well, he's being bad.
Well, come here.
Yesterday, I had horrendous pain in my legs, and it's a little bit better so far, but I'm still having really sharp stabbing pains in the arch of my foot. So
ow.
I just don't know why that is still doing that.
It felt ignored.
Yeah, I think so.
So, Miss Lizanne, we tomorrow this is a one-time flea market that they're having. It's called it's a bar / art studio. It's called the Scurvy Dog.
Oh, cool.
So that but it's funny because doesn't start at 8 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't start at 7. It starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and ends at 7 at night.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, so it's gonna be cool. We're gonna go down and check it out to see how it is, and because I know one of my friends he has vintage toys like I do, and he's gonna be there setting up, but there's going to be artists there. There's going to be like a lot of stuff. So I'm going to finally got my camera to work. So
good.
I'll be.
Yay.
Yep. I'm taking this with me Sunday too.
Camera.
Well, this
Good morning, Teresa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning to you.
This is my Vivitar. This is like my GoPro fake.
Yeah.
So I'm all set for Sunday because I'm going on my fishing trip on Sunday.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
So you got extra batteries and everything?
Yeah.
And extra cards.
Good.
Yep.
Good morning, team. Look, they see my thing's running slow, so I didn't see you yet, T. So anyway, I'm trying to do both.
That's
Adam?
Yes.
How close are you to your 1,000?
34.
Ooh.
Well, no, we got to get him there.
It hurts.
We'll get him there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yesterday was amazing. We got Queen City Picker 22 in like 15 minutes.
Wow, that's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys, I done popped some popcorn.
Popcorn for breakfast?
I was sitting there eating popcorn and getting my keyboard greasy because I'd send it out to somebody else. And then I was eating my popcorn so fast I got sick. And when it was over, it was like, I don't want the rest of this popcorn. But it was so exciting. I get exciting when people meet their goals.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
Well,
then I got the 40,000 watch hours. That's going to be really a chore.
So what are you at now, Adam?
I wasn't like 10. I don't know where I'm at now.
10,000 minutes?
I'll look. Let me see.
It's not 4,000?
It's 4,000 hours.
Yeah.
4,000 hours, so 240,000 minutes.
Okay, watch minutes. Okay, you said
Yeah.
minutes. That's right. Okay.
I have 120,000 minutes right now.
Wow.
Forever.
Well, I'm just
my
at
phone. It's easier to find it on the phone.
I'm just at 3,000 and something minutes, I think.
I'm surprised you're not more than that with doing all these lives.
Yeah, you should have a lot of minutes.
I have 0 minutes.
Oh, you know what you have to do, Darlene? You have to go into life. You have to go into 365 days. You're only looking at 28 days.
Yeah.
You have to look at 365 days. That's what it tells you what your actual minutes are.
Accumulate minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have 3,000 something minutes in just 28 days.
Yes.
Dang.
And I've been doing it.
Dang.
I've just been doing it since like March.
Yeah. So you go on and you just hit 365, and it'll show you exactly how many minutes you have.
Okay.
It's showing weekday.
Good.
Weekdays should say year.
I got another one. I'm 967.
Woo-woo.
Time watch.
Who was in the chat? If you want to please make sure you're Adam.
I used to watch history.
All right, Adam. How many do you need?
33.
33, Ricardo. Good morning, Miss Dawn. Good morning to you. It's Miss Two Hip Chicks, and she's here for you.
Oh. Yeah,
how you doing, Dawn?
Good job singing, Derek. I'm proud of you.
Hey, I've been getting some good rhymes in there. It's finally starting the rhythm with the rhythm. Ricardo's gonna get you 10.
10. Thank you, sir.
That would be awesome, Ricardo.
Great. Thank you.
All right, guys. Here's the deal. Let's get Adam to 1,000 by 10:30. We can do it.
Woo, that would be
gonna help us. Let's do this again, guys.
I'll put my link in the channel.
Anybody that can help, let's get Adam to 1,000 by 10:30.
I'll put my link in the channel. You guys can just copy and paste it if you want to send it through a messenger or whatever.
Yep, I will.
That's 2 hours, guys. We can do it. You know, because when I bounce over at 10 o'clock, we will send Adam. We'll get Adam the people over there also. You know, we'll keep it going.
Awesome.
There it is. Let's pull that up.
All right, and where do I drop your guys' links on my on the startup page? Do I do it up under like description?
Yeah, when you go into the description, you put the links of yes, exactly.
Okay, I can put all your guys' in.
Exactly.
Cool deal.
So, and then of course tonight, my man, the best race of the year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
777.
I have like the highest seat I've ever had in the race. I'm so excited.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I missed getting in on the day that you were picking up the comments.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh man. Oh well, I'll be a happy spectator and happy for whoever wins.
It was funny because Thrifty Santa comes in yesterday. He's like, "Oh, can I join?" I'm like, "You just missed it by 3 hours."
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I'm like, I felt bad because I'm like, I just that's the rules. I mean, I'm not gonna keep on having people coming in.
Yeah.
So, but
you guys, I was doing refresh. Dang. When's the comments gonna come up? Refresh. I sit there just hitting the read. It's a wonder I didn't break my computer. Refresh.
but there's our friend Miss Dawn. She is the #1 seed. She gets a buy tonight. So she has to race. She gets to sit there and wait for one round, and then she goes and races. So, but let's see what happens. You never know. Like I said.
That's true.
Yesterday, it was funny because it is a big vehicle, but I think it runs pretty well. So all the cars, like I says, the cars that are there, they were in a box. My wife just grabbed with her hands and just whoever got whatever they got, you know.
How do I know what I got?
To watch the video.
You didn't watch the video?
When?
I did a live poll last night.
All right, Adam, I just put you on my Facebook feed to please go to this link and sub to my friend Adam. He's reaching to reach his goal of 1,000. We'll see if that does anything.
There you go.
What time did you do it, Adam?
Derek.
Derek, here we get you again. I did it at 8 o'clock, right before Kimmy's show.
So the cars that you were, I'm sorry.
I was just thinking that's probably why. I don't think.
What happened was what I did was the 31 people that I got that was all the comments.
Yeah.
They went into a randomizer like I normally do. So everybody got bracketed, and the first car was Dawn 2 Hip Chicks. My wife put her hand in the box. The cars were carded, and she pulled out the car, and I put the name on with the car, and I showed the car, and we just went all the way through, all the way down.
Yeah.
So, okay. See, wife touched my car, so that's going to be some good juju. That's some good juju.
Derek.
Yes.
Did you send it, Jennifer?
I'm sorry?
Did you
No, she didn't.
Traci?
Oh, good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jen.
Hi, Jen. So what were you saying, Miss Liz?
I was going to ask you, the cars that you were using, was that from your new case or old stock?
Brand new case.
Ah, cool. I enjoyed that unboxing the other day.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to get Mattel to help and the club to help to say, listen, we'll get you a case every week, every month, so you can do this. You know, I'm trying to get the sponsorships to get the chance to go in and do that every week or every month to do that, because that's what people want to see. They want to see the new stuff so people can understand what to go and grab at the store.
Right.
Because usually when I get to the store, people have already gone through the case. You don't see everything that's supposed to be there.
Right. They got all the collectible stuff. And they leave the regular main stuff.
Exactly.
Now,
Good morning, Peter North. Good morning to you. Good morning, Peter North. Good morning to you. Please go sub to Adam. Please go sub to Adam.
Now it's sounding robotically. It's like, please report.
Hey, come on. You can have a little more coffee. At least have the vocal cords.
I think I'm sub to Peter. Let me see, because I
just was his #1 sub.
What's that? You are? Okay.
I'm gonna pop out and make I guess maybe let's see.
Pot of coffee. Whoops, I guess you popped out.
Did I pop out?
Peter, where are you from, Peter?
Can you see me?
Okay.
There we go. Never mind. We're gonna unsubscribe to you. Thank you.
Let me see. Somebody.
Now, if you didn't, I was just going to say that. Yep. Bye.
I'm gonna pop
out
on
this channel. He's done.
Facebook page. I'll come
Adios.
back. I'm coming back.
Amigos.
Right. I know. I think we all was doing that at the same time. My
I couldn't get it to pull up, but it was somebody already hit it.
Yep. So, out of this case that I got the other day, this is the regular treasure hunt. And if you look, there's a little flag right there. See it? If you can see it there, see the little flame on that car? That's a treasure hunt.
Okay.
Now the piece that everybody is looking for, and it's hard because it's one per case. And it's only because it's the car, but it's because of the packaging, and that's this one.
Yeah, we got another one. But let me delete it. Let me delete the actual person.
So see how it? Okay. See how the Barbie doll? That's the 1960. So this card art is very, very hard.
Got it.
Thank you, Traci. Oh, a Barbie card.
Just hide them on the channel. Don't even time out when they do stupid stuff. Just get rid of them. Then they're gone.
They're just going to keep
on until they use for another account.
Yeah. Yep.
Look, trolls are not going to mess with our Happy Hat Friday.
Nope.
No, they are not.
Nope.
Good morning.
Corner Street. Grab your robe, grab your sandals, and let your toes show while reaching, teaching, and preaching the word. Meanwhile, thumbs up. Thank you, the truth. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you.
Nascarman is here too, Traci.
Who? Good morning, darling B. Good morning to you. Good morning, darling B. Good morning to you.
Really? Okay.
Yep. They're all coming out this morning. It's the same person. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So that's fine. We got them.
I don't know, Debbie. I don't know how they jump on it, but I'm glad they do.
That's why you have moderators.
Yeah.
If you moderators would be done.
Because mine runs slow and
probably has 2 or 3 more accounts that'll use before it's all over.
Yep, that's what will happen. So
I had to learn the hard way. The only way I can invite anybody on is through Messenger.
Yep.
That's it. That's it, Deb. Just say a prayer. That's all.
Yep.
Well, I got exciting news yesterday.
What's that?
Remember I told you guys I had the scope when Derek did my co-host for me.
Yep.
So the doctor told me when it came out, was in recovery. Everything looks okay. We did the biopsy, yada yada. I said, okay. I said, well, everything's not okay. So you may not have found anything, which is good, but that's good and bad. So he calls me yesterday. He says, "We're going to double your Nexium." And he goes, "I want you to get a prescription." I said, "Insurance is not going to pay for it. I'm telling you." I said, "I was supposed to go on something. It was, I told you, Traci, the Lyrica. My copay was $450 a month. I had some kind of cream. It was $90 for a half a
that one. Stephen Park.
Yeah.
You got another one in there?
Got it.
Okay. So anyway, so he goes, "Yeah, well, we're going to double your Nexium." He goes, "Insurance should pay for it. I'll put the right diagnosis." I said, "Okay, I don't think so." I said, "All right, whatever." So of course I get a text that there's a problem with it. I said, "Oh, whatever." He tells me.
Okay, Traci, sing to Miss Stacy.
Can I finish my story?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, thank you. So anyway, I have to go back in 2 more months and have another one.
Oh, jeez.
That's wonderful.
And of course,
Good
I'm
morning.
having my other. I got to go
Good morning
in.
to you. Good morning to Stacy. Good morning to you. I'm really enjoying your channel, by the way.
Adam, when I couldn't afford Nexium, I went to Kroger and I got it starts with the A, and
I get the generic at Sam's. It's just like 30 cents a pill.
Yeah.
Have you tried apple cider vinegar with a little bit of honey?
I have it here. I tried it for a little bit. It didn't work, but I have a lot of it. I should probably start taking it again.
Yeah.
With some honey
like
and
a quarter of a shot. I got it.
You're okay. You hit it. Okay, Jennifer hit him. Okay.
All right. If nobody is sub to McClendon Homestead, please do, because look, she's my neighbor. Even if she's 2.5 hours away, she's my neighbor. South Alabama.
Are you, Mr. McClendon Homestead, are you up to Mr. Adams' channel? Because we need to get Adam up to 1,000, and he's getting very, very close.
I just posted it on my Facebook page.
I did too.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Darlene.
Thank you for the ideas, Traci.
Drop your link again, please, Adam.
Yep.
Darlene, did you tell Stacy that your husband wears a quilt? A kilt. A kilt. I saw a picture of Darlene's husband in a kilt.
And it's killed, yeah, with the baby goat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Stacy's husband,
he said he's not going to do it.
He's kind of on the fence about that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool deal. Those, kilts are cool.
Kilts are cool. I mean, if I give a lot of respect to guys who
Thank
wear
you very much, Stacy. We really appreciate it.
There's a company that makes.
No, I don't want trolls. I don't want trolls. I got enough trolls.
It's hot.
Believe me, I got a lot of trolls. I'm moderating about 40 channels. I got plenty of trolls.
Yeah.
Derek, throw your link in there so they can sub to you too. I don't know if Stacy is.
How you doing?
Mama calling again.
What's that?
All right, we muted him. I learned the hard way. Usually this conversation lasts a good 5 minutes.
Will you throw Adams in there? So Stacy,
I throw it in, or I just throw it in.
Stacy, I sent you a thing for you to come on if it ain't too early, because I know you're just at 7 o'clock. You're not quite at 8 o'clock in the morning yet. Stacy is on Central Time.
I have a request. I don't know properly term this, but I guess we can pray for these types of things. Our friend Tiffany has not had power for 24 hours, and they're talking about another 48 hours of her not having power.
Oh.
Yes, absolutely.
It's an issue with food, and she runs a business, and she needs power and internet to run her business. So
I'm looking for my intent, and don't ever say.
We were without power for 4 days this winter because of an ice storm, and that was the most miserable 4 days of my entire life. I definitely will be praying.
I lost a couple $100 with the frozen food, and it knocked out my freezer. The refrigerator worked, kind of, sort of, but it killed my freezer.
Yeah.
This part. All right. You said that was Tiffany?
Pray for her.
Tiffany, you sleep Amazon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the worst because it was freezing. Our house, we were worried about. We had all the faucets dripping.
Yeah, you got to worry about the pipes freezing. Sure,
because it was the middle of winter, and
well, she's in Louisiana, so I don't know what.
My son, at one point, he tracked snow in the house when he came to check on the house because every day he came to check on the house, and the next day when he came back, snow was still in there. So,
so cold.
Like, oh, man. But yeah, in Louisiana without air this time of year has got to not be fun.
Yeah, it's gotta be terrible.
No fun at all.
Adam, I don't want you to ever say you don't know. Anytime, I don't care what it is. If anybody needs prayer or you know of somebody like that in need, you just say it. You know? Okay. And I write all that down. I even put down trolls, you guys.
Pray for them. They get a life.
Yeah. So
they find their way and do something productive. Ricardo had no power for 6 days in Texas.
Because Darlene? We
breathe in the good.
Breathe in the good. Release the bad.
Yep. Let that bad go and breathe in the good.
We pray and release.
Because I'm going to tell you guys, I am not ashamed of who I am. And, you know, what does God say? If you're ashamed of me, you know.
Can we just take a minute and pray for Tiffany right now? Because I'm just like really feeling like I need to do it right this second.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Heavenly Father, please help the people in Louisiana, like our friend Tiffany, who is without power. Please help get their power restored. Please look over the line workers who are, I'm sure, working as fast and hard as they can. Please help them to find the issue and get the power restored as quickly as possible. And we do pray for the trolls that they can find something better to do with their lives than to disrupt other people's channels. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen.
But yeah, that's just crazy. I can't imagine that would be as bad as
sleep, because I know it's terrible here. Could you imagine how muggy it is in Louisiana at night?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's like,
and you don't have ice. You can't have ice, so you can buy ice. I guess out drive an hour, buy ice somewhere. But
yeah, but it's got to be as bad as it was for us to not have power in the middle of the winter in Michigan. You know,
exactly.
Horrible.
Then you can't sleep all night. You wake up into soup and heat and everything's all soppy and wet and sticky and
all your food is going bad.
Going bad. Yep. Can't run your business.
I have a gas stove, so until we decided to go,
probably has an electric starter. You can do it manually though, but
yeah, I could light my stove manually and cook something on my stove, but then we went to the hotel that night.
Right. She wants to know if you want to join them and hang out. Stacy. Is Stacy in McClendon, Homestead?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good morning, Anamora. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anamora. Good morning to you.
Yeah, I didn't want to message Tiffany because I figured her battery's probably dead by now on her phone.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, she's struggling.
Yeah.
We'll just keep praying. I will continue to pray. Every time I think of her today, I will pray.
She wasn't even in the chat on last night with the show with the show with was it Storage Locker Picker? What was his name?
Oh, you mean Mike? Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Auction Pirate.
Store and Auction Pirate, right?
Yeah. That was a good show. That was really good. Especially at the end, they had everybody. They had Jeebus. They had Storage. Everybody at the end.
Well, I was on with Casey in the beginning, and so apparently he was doing it from his phone, and there were issues in the beginning.
Yeah, well, he was driving to Jeebus's place that he rented because they're out in California right now. And
okay.
Then they all got together, and it was kind of cool. You know.
Yeah, they have 100,000 subs of the Jeebus and his wife.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Both of them. Storage Auction Pirate has 100,000, and Jeebus has 100,000.
Right? Wow. Don't the Hales have they have over 100, right?
Yep, exactly.
What the Hales?
What the hell? Yeah.
They're funny. I love.
Timmy was telling me between the three of them, there's like over 300,000 subs.
Right.
Gee whiz.
Yeah.
So y'all were talking about Tiffany in Louisiana. What part of Louisiana does she live in?
I'm not for sure.
Yeah, down over there, closer to the Panhandle, like right
Panhandle?
down there. Yeah,
Where?
down near the Panhandle.
There is no Panhandle in
Near
Louisiana.
Florida?
Near Florida.
I thought she said she lived. I thought Tiffany lived in Louisiana.
She does.
Not behind you.
Isn't?
Oh, okay. She lives east
Right,
on the
Yeah,
eastern
she lives like
Right,
there's
yeah.
the Panhandle in here.
Slide-
Southeast, right.
Slidell
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, yeah. And she says it's just been really bad.
Yeah, that is. It's humid, very humid there.
Mhm.
She's in Louisiana.
Deb,
She
she
told me
lives
she's
in
Louisiana now.
Louisiana. Yeah, Deb,
But her
she
family's there.
Yeah, Deb, she lives in Louisiana, but she lived in Texas.
She used to live in Texas.
Used to live in Texas. Yeah,
Really?
But all her family's in Louisiana.
right.
When she lived in Texas, do you know where she lived?
Well, she said
I don't remember what she's because she
near,
didn't tell me.
near Corpus Christi.
Oh yeah, okay. Humid there too.
No, she told me when she was on my show that she's in Louisiana, so I don't know.
Yeah, Deb, she said she was in Louisiana when we had the
Right, when
Yeah,
you interviewed her.
She is meeting in Texas. Yes,
Right,
she was brought up in Texas, but she lives in Louisiana right now.
right,
Yeah.
because her family's all in Louisiana.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
And she works her full-time job. She works online somehow out of her home. So
out of her home. Yes, she teaches classes. She's a teacher.
right.
Wow.
Who
Yeah,
is it? I had to
told her
step
that.
out.
I'm sorry.
I missed a lot because I had to let Karen in. That's why the phone went
Yeah.
off.
Oh.
Who's in Louisiana?
Tiffany,
Tiffany.
sleep Amazon.
Okay.
But apparently she's near the Panhandle of Florida. She's down in the southeast corner.
Yeah, and she is going to Austin next week.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He is going to the green room. Right. Yep.
Well, there is Mississippi and Alabama between her and Florida.
Right. Yeah, but she's down that. You know what I meant to say. There's that. Yeah, but if you look at that, those little aspects of those are literally the size of Rhode Island. So just stop.
That's true. That's true.
So
Thank
she's in
you,
the southeast
Pam. I
corner.
was sitting here thinking Texas and Florida. I just wasn't going to say anything.
Louisiana.
I just didn't know if things shifted it overnight, and I didn't know it.
No, you never know. There's all this. You're lucky with the what is it? Part of New Orleans. They're lucky they're still around. I mean, that could.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, Stacy, I watched that where they're going to have a meetup on July 6th.
Yeah, that sounds like that would be an absolute blast for you guys to go.
Yeah, a bunch of homesteaders are getting together.
Yeah.
Who is having a meetup?
McClendon Homestead. You need to sub to them.
Okay,
It's
they're in Alabama.
Yeah.
her and her husband, and they have a goat. They have chickens. They have all kind of animals.
Awesome.
And
They're going to this big, huge homesteaders get together
Oh,
Mhm.
homesteaders.
in July. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. I'm just trying to keep up.
I know.
Got all of us talking at the same time.
Yep.
sometimes.
Geography lesson Friday.
That's
Yes,
it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I asked about your friend Chris Bonafide Hustler, Derek, and he was in the chat with Casey.
Yeah.
That he's not going to be open because he said he has the green room. I guess
Right.
coming week, and then
Yeah.
apparently he's going on vacation somewhere like the week after that or something.
Yeah,
he usually does.
He's thinking about coming. Him and his wife want to do the Northeast in the next year or so. They want to do all the mountain biking. They wanted I talked to him and he wants to go up and do like Mount Snow and all the Vermont because they love mountain biking. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have any children. I think they just have one dog. So
yeah, one dog. That's
and his
it.
father lives like 2 or 3 houses away from him, I think.
Right, exactly. So I told him, I says, well, if you want any of the information up here, I can tell him all the trails around here. I mean, up here in the north, we have tons of trails. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know Steve Rankin's going to be
ride
there.
right out of Rhode Island and never know
it. Steve Rankin's going to be there. Katie and Vicky, Casey.
Yeah. Right.
Bearded Picker's going to be there. Shane, Rise and Grind Picker's going to be there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Jason Deason's going to be there.
That's all at the open.
Yeah, the eBay Open. Yep. There's gonna be a lot of people.
Some of them are just going for meetups. They're not doing the convention per se.
Yeah, Shane's not even bothering with
Right,
it.
just hanging out. Right.
Yeah.
Probably go thrifting and hang out and do meetups and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much.
Cool.
I mean, that's what he
Well,
said.
when you're not experienced, you don't really need the seminar.
You're right. Exactly. It's just they want it more of a
networking.
They want the content. That's pretty much what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you learn a lot. I mean, you talk to other resellers and see what model they use and how they do things, and just share ideas.
Right. Well, Deb, you have to bring a camera with you, and you're gonna at least get some content when you're at the green room, because it's gonna be a lot of people are gonna be there. That are gonna be very interesting, especially Chris, Bonafide Hustler. He's written so many books, but he knows the stuff that I like, the bikes and the oddball stuff that I'm learning more about. And him and I talked about one bike that I've had when I was younger, and he's like, oh, I wish you still had that bike. I mean, he was like, oh my God. Like,
yeah.
But so, like you said,
Darlene must have to go feed her animals.
Yeah, probably. So, like Liz said, like you were saying to me that you had a bicycle shop, and I says, well,
yeah, we did.
When I was younger, I used to. Used to be called Your Bike Shop. I worked for a friend of mine, and we made food. We built Fujis, Mongooses, Redline bikes, Arrow GTs. We even had a German tandem bike that we built from the 40s. So that was fun. I love doing that stuff.
I will be right back, you guys. I have to tinky winky.
Tinky winky. Okay. Oh, okay.
You could just said I'll be right back, guys.
Teletubbies.
Yeah, we used to sell Diamondback and Red Lines and Mongoose and what was it? Start with a K. Anyway, as far as the kids' bikes went, and then we sold Motobacon, Bianchi.
That's what I have. I haven't ridden in
custom
10 years.
frames. We had Ross bicycles and Takara and
you had a lot.
We also sold tandems. We sold Santana tandems.
Oh, that's cool. Those are cool.
We actually had the one that we had on display was one that we bought for us. But when we closed our shop, we sold a lot of stuff off, because when we closed it, we decided we didn't want to do bicycle repairs or try to sell stuff from home. We just wanted to cut ties because we needed to focus on our family, basically.
Right.
My daughter, who is 36, was about to start kindergarten whenever we closed. So that was 30 years ago. So hard to believe, but yeah, that was some good times. We had our shop for about 10 years, and we were considered the shop in the area.
You had a lot of
for custom stuff and special things and whatnot. There was at that time a lot of competition was coming in too at the same time, and there were a couple other top shops too, but we had a real good following. We could straighten bicycle frames. We could do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, especially truing up wheels. That's a skill in itself to get those.
Yeah, my husband was excellent at that.
Yeah. People are like, how did you get that done? I'm like, you just have to know how to use the stand
and everything.
Yeah.
And how to tweak it, because it's systematic, but it's not necessarily common sense logic at first.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I
You
used to
got to
have
tighten some, loosen others, and
yeah. I had a park stand with the with the park with the park chewing system and all that stuff.
Yeah, we do still have a bike stand.
Yeah.
Bike repair stand out in the garage.
Yeah. I mean, it's great because we used to do the MS 150, and all those guys used to have like four to $3,000 bikes, and
You guys are gone?
we had one kid working with us, and he threw the bike on the stand, and he didn't know that it was a carbon fiber frame, and he locked it in and crunched the. And I'm like, oh.
Good morning to Tiffany. Good morning to you. We've been praying for you, Tiffany. We've been praying for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it hurts just thinking about it, Derek.
Yeah, that's why you always used to raise the bike stand and the seat post and lock it in there when you have a carbon fiber frame.
Yeah,
and you sit there, and guys are having like $1,000 Shimano shifting system. I mean, you sit there and you're like, people look at it and they're like, "What's this? This is all braided wire. I mean, this is beautiful."
Adam, have you checked your subs to see if you've gone up any?
So
yeah, I'm at 977.
Woo-hoo!
Come on, guys, we can do it.
We can do it. We're under 25. We're under 25.
Yep.
Awesome.
Fishing and Pickens always says he wanted it. Yeah. In the 80s, wanted a Gary Fisher.
That Fisher was hot back then. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were really big. Well, that's what I had. Yeah. I had a Gary Fisher A3000 Missy Kids mountain bike with a RockShox Judy in the front.
Yeah.
I mean, people were like, "Wow, you had that bike?" I'm like, "Well, she used to race up on Mount Snow, and they used to have prototypes there, and they would just hand them to you like after the end of
the power, but she's got a generator going. Thank God.
You were able to get that. Yeah.
At least you can get the basic essentials.
That's it. Well, I was worried about all the food that she had in her refrigerator and all that kind of
freezer. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's horrible.
How did she run her full-time job and run her Amazon job and no internet, no power, and
it is not a pretty sight.
Nope.
Yeah, the whole
Thank God for
you able to run it. You run the AC off the generator. Wow.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, it all depends on what she has for a generator. You can run. You can run it.
Okay.
That is awesome. That's what we were talking about, Tiffany. That it must be absolutely miserable without AC where you live this time of year. I had lost power in the middle of winter in Michigan, and that was bad. I can't imagine. At least we could go to a hotel and we were all right.
Well, I'll never forget. We before I got the disability, like you said, you struggle so hard. I was struggling so hard that literally, they shut the power off on us, and it was -5 degrees.
Oh my God!
And
they should be able to do that legally.
Well, that's why we called and
they had to turn it back on.
Yeah, they turned it back on, but still for like 4 hours we were sitting there.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's scary.
It was, and I mean, I wasn't proud of myself at that time because we were struggling.
Sure.
The disability. I mean, Dina's working doubles and triples and as many hours as she could, but we just could never make ends meet.
Right.
And then it's like
it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard when you lose a major income. It is extremely hard.
Yeah, tell me about it. It makes the person that lost the income very depressed.
Absolutely, I was there too. We've all been
there. Mama, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mama's going to the store.
Okay.
Not by herself. My sister.
Is Casey up yet?
There she is.
Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning to you. Good morning to Sandi. Good morning to you.
Hallelujah.
Sandi, Mama tried to call you yesterday. We've been worried about you.
I was in the doctor's office. I couldn't Didn't answer the phone.
Oh.
Yeah, we were worried. I
Pardon me?
mean, we were worried about you. I
Uh,
said,
don't worry. The bad
Be
ones
happy.
never die. We No, it's
don't make us
Your
send out
smile face, Sandy.
Pardon me?
Sandy, don't make us send out the helicopters next time.
Right.
No,
The black
crawlcopters.
helicopters.
The
black.
crawlcopters.
Yeah, we'll listen to Blackhawks out there and make sure that it's okay.
The ones that you don't hear till they're there.
Yeah, that's the stealth helicopters.
I got good and bad news. So
What's that?
What's that?
If
Well-
you care to share.
Let's see. Let me get the right chat up here. Oh, hang on a second. I'm still half asleep, guys. Sorry.
It's
It's
okay.
early there.
Well, I woke up and I text Darlene that I'd be there in 10 minutes, and then I fell back asleep. Sorry.
Well, you needed it, probably.
Anyway, I went to the cardiologist, and the bad part is that part of my heart is damaged.
Oh.
So they're going to do a MRI on it the 2nd of July. The good part is he said that he has never seen a cholesterol numbers as good as what I have.
Yay.
Awesome.
He said it's,
I will
It's
add you to my prayer list, Sandy, for your
Yeah,
MRI.
I wrote your name. I wrote your name down yesterday because you were missing.
Good
Rebecca,
morning.
Hello, Rebecca.
Look at that hat.
hey,
Giddy up.
where's
So-
your son?
He's still sleeping.
Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning to you. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning to you. Yeehaw, Sandy.
Okay, Sandy, you finish your story because these ladies love to talk.
Yeah, 'cause I locked it on you, Sandy.
Not on you, Sandy. Finish your story.
Yes.
So anyway, I guess these cholesterol numbers, I don't understand them, but one is supposed to be high and the other one is supposed to be low.
Right.
Yeah.
And most of the time, people's are reversed. He says, well, very rarely does he see it where those numbers are reversed, and my numbers are reversed. They're as good as you can get. So cholesterol is not the problem. No high blood pressure.
Yeah.
In fact, I have low blood pressure.
So that's not what the heart problem is then.
No, they're doing the MRI to figure out why my the muscle is damaged. So, and that's part of the reason why I'm so fatigued all the time and short of breath and yada yada yada. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna live.
Yay!
I know I'm gonna be around for a little bit longer, guys.
Yay!
Only the good die young,
Hallelujah.
Sandy.
You know what's going to happen? This is what Sandy's going to do. Sandy's going to build her own heart to fix her heart with all the tools, and then the doctor's going to put it in there so she can live for the rest of her life.
There you
For the
go.
rest of the life.
Yep.
There you go. So anyway,
Adam's only 23 away. Adam,
23, yes. Yep.
23 away, Sandy.
Woohoo.
gotta get him there today, guys. Today's the day.
Yeah.
And I'm having a auction tonight because I switched, and I'm not going to have my MSP auction until next Saturday.
Okay, I was going to ask you if you were going to do Kent stuff or you would do your own stuff tonight.
I could, you know, this week just got all jammed up
Okay.
and couldn't get everything done. So I switched with Kelly, and I guess Kelly is going to be on tomorrow
Okay,
night.
Head Flipper Mom is going to be on tomorrow night.
Yeah, and then I'll be on the following Saturday. So I will have my auction tonight.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Good deal.
Yeah.
So maybe you won't be discombobulated then.
Yeah.
Sandy.
Out there. Was somebody go Sandy's link out there?
I can.
All right. Stacy.
If I was organized, I'd have it handy, but of course I'm not organized.
Stacy, Sandi makes beautiful jewelry. She makes it from the ground up, from silver. She molds the thing. She adds precious gemstones, and it is wonderful. You can watch Sandi's show, and you can see her start making it, and then you'll see the finished product. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
You know, you have to stop out. You have to step out of.
Not quite done, but that's one of my pieces.
Oh wait! All right, let me.
I remember you starting that one the other day.
I saw that one being made.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the pieces. And then, hang on a second, because you guys will like this. I started cutting that piece of amber that I got.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Wait, hold it.
Lock on her.
It is. Oh.
It's a big one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my gosh, look at the inclusions.
Yeah.
That is
It's got fun stuff in it.
Yes.
Stuff.
Yes, it
Now,
does.
Sandy, are you gonna polish that even more, or is that just fully polished?
Yeah, it's just I need to run it through a couple more grits to get a shine on it.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine it being any prettier than that.
Yeah, it's
See, that's older than you and me combined.
yep.
That's even added mama to that too.
This was made before God got shoes.
Okay.
Cool deal.
So there you go, guys. That's all I got to say.
I'm glad to hear you're doing all right, because I was going to reach out to you. I forgot I'd give you a day or so if I didn't see you online or anything.
Yeah, we're going. I had to go to Salt Lake City, which is a couple-hour drive.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But the nice thing about it is I got to have late lunch, early dinner with Dwayne and Heather.
Oh,
Oh,
great. That's
I'm
super.
jealous.
We had a nice chat.
Very
And
nice.
so they're always a delight to be with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just jealous about that.
That's always fun. So that's all I got, guys. Turn it up.
Nice.
Okay.
You did tell us that you were going to be out of pocket Thursday.
When we don't see you and we start searching for your name and there's nothing there as far as you doing anything, we get concerned and I throw you on the prayer list.
There you go.
Thank you.
We love you. You got so many people that
That's right.
are concerned when we don't have people show up.
Sandy, you're like me. You're a little rough around the edges, but you have a good heart. We appreciate
There you
it.
Great heart. Great heart.
Great heart.
Awesome.
Very giving, especially to the community and creating special pieces and helping you help Destinie out. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. Go on to
Well, we missed
What
you,
about
Sandy.
you,
We had to
Ed?
tell you we missed you.
What about you?
Uh,
Did
next.
Sandy say you're going to go live tonight with an auction?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I posted like what time is it again?
I'll probably go live today and make a couple pieces for the auction, too. It's 7 o'clock Central
7
tonight.
Central, which would be 8 Eastern. Okay.
Okay.
The end. I'm done. Click it off of me. Go to somebody else.
Darling, did you see what Tiffany put in the chat about your hat and your lipstick?
I can't type fast enough. Thank you, Tiffany. I call this Carla casserole.
Princess Casserole.
Yeah, I call it that red. That girl can rock some red lipstick. All right, let's sing our favorite hymn today. Feel free to sing different ones. I'm sure. All right, what's the favorite hymn of today? The Truth.
You gotta wake Casey up and have him. He's the one with the good voice.
Yeah.
Casey said he's got his alarm set for 10.
Okay.
But yeah, Princess Casserole, Tiffany. I love. She got the whitest teeth and prettiest.
Sweetie, and Jimmy's He's a character.
He is hilarious.
Jimmy is a character.
He is.
Yeah.
He's the ultimate photo bomb.
Yes.
He'd be showing something, and he creeps up behind her
Yes, he does.
and back over. I love them. They are wonderful.
They're a cute couple. Yep.
Sometimes you have to just not watch the people selling jewelry. I enjoyed it when I first started on YouTube. And then I kind of started watching different things and different, get in a different group of people like these resellers that I met.
Mm-hmm.
And then you meet different people. Like then I met a different type, which is homestead. That they sell, but it's a different kind of thing.
Right, or the dumpster drivers or the storage lockers people. Yep.
Yeah, the people that dumpster dive.
Right.
Yeah, that's funny.
People love that.
I'm
diving for treasure.
My seat with those because I'm so afraid they're going to get
caught.
I'm just a little bit of a germaphobe for that.
I wouldn't do it. But
one time, when I was cleaning up, like when I lived across the street, my kids were small, and I had a toy box and I had a car seat that was good. I had toys. I had clothes and stuff. I didn't want to throw them away. I didn't want to take them to Goodwill so somebody would sell them. And I knew of a place between like where I live and where my dad and them used to live way in the country. And there was a dumpster, 2 dumpsters. So people would set stuff right outside the dumpster.
uh-huh.
That's what I did. And when I went to visit my parents and was coming back, it was gone.
Yeah.
And my dad used to go by there and find toys for my daughter for his house. So,
I used to, I'm not going to say I am a germaphobe in that case. However, I have dumpster dive for boxes when I was moving and stuff.
Yeah.
Is Rebecca frozen or is she just muted?
Because I just don't want to. It looks like she's.
I'm just muted and trying to wake up little man.
Okay. I didn't know if you were aware. Okay. Well, we got a lot of good news. Miss Sandy's okay, and
it's still like
Tiffany has power through the generator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiffany says if it's picked up next to the dumpster, it's still considered dumpster diving.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Right,
No, I don't think so.
No, it's still considered dumpster diving. It still is.
Yep.
Because
Well,
Tiffany was next
okay,
to
but I
boxes.
was amazed. I was amazed at the people that was behind. Oh my gosh, I said it on another one of my shows. They were behind. What was it? Hobby Lobby,
Right.
and like a strip mall and the Hobby Lobby and all.
Right.
I was shocked at the stuff they were pulling out of there.
Yep.
Why,
Yeah. You just never know. Well, when I got that display, the assistant manager was telling me, she says, well, we weren't going to need it anymore. And it wouldn't fit in the trash compactor, so we thought we'd just stick it out here and see if somebody would buy it. I thought, trash compactor? Oh my gosh, I'm glad it didn't fit.
I know Traci and Jen are saying it's called trash picking, but here in my state, that is considered dumpster diving, and you have to have a permit to do it.
You don't have to have a permit.
You need a permit?
Well, you just go across the
As
line
long as the
and
dumpster's not locked or it doesn't say no trespassing, you can do it here in Michigan.
Not here. I mean,
I don't know what the rules are here.
I have been okay because I know the
How
main.
can you get a permit to dumpster dive? They issue permits?
Yeah, it's $10 in the city. Yep.
Look,
Wow.
I know somebody that they had the trash thing was right below their house. Somebody took a pool table and set it out there.
Oh my.
So they went and got the pool table. Nothing was wrong with that.
Yeah.
And that girl used to find some good stuff that people would just sit there and she could kind of walk to the end of her road and kind of look down there.
Derek, I've seen you take stuff out the dumpster in your own complex.
The situation is, I know the maintenance guys in my apartment complex, so I can do it. But if it's not on this property, I cannot do. You cannot do it in the city.
Okay, Derek. What state are you in?
Rhode Island.
Okay, so now the dumpster divers are keeping stuff out of the landfill.
Yep.
But yet they want to charge the dumpster divers to keep the stuff out of the landfill. Guys, that really doesn't compute with me.
Nope.
Sorry. Wrong.
Yep.
I watched this show on Netflix. Not everything is on Netflix. And these people over in Europe, that's what they would do. There would be a set time that they could go, and whatever they dug out, you know, they could keep.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
it was
called,
organized.
it's called, what is it? In some, I know, Adam, you guys have it on certain times. Isn't it that where it's like 1 week you guys can put whatever you guys wanted out at the curb in New Jersey?
My township drives me crazy. I got to call them again. They marked my street and the neighboring street about a month ago for the gas lines.
Okay.
And they've done work. I live in a row house, and I live at the far end.
Okay.
So they did work where they paved the entryway, and they never told anybody.
Okay.
So a lot of us are, disabled or work crazy schedules or whatever. So we couldn't get out for like 6 hours. So I didn't even realize it. I heard the trucks and the machines and said, well, I don't know what that is. So I drove by and I saw my neighbor had some cement on his property. I said, what the hell's going on here? So I drove over it. Thank God it was sealed enough. But so I called the township like 4 times, and I said, look, I have tests being done. I have surgery being done. I need to know if you guys are blocking my. What's different with that now because I have to get a ride. But if I'm going for tests or doctor's appointments, I need to get my car from out behind my house because I can't. If they're paving the street, I got to be parked up around the corner or something.
Right.
Called 4 times and no one's ever called me back.
Because I know, because I watch like Taco and I watch.
It's every township's different, and like some of the bigger cities, they have separate regulations on dumpster diving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know they have like they'll decide that this week will be the mass clean out where you can just dump everything that you wanted to. It's one.
Yeah, we can't do it. We have special days where we can bring electronics or chemicals or.
Yeah.
They had it. I've been twice, and I went to the city because I had so much stuff that had to be shredded. Yeah. And I have 2 shredders actually because I used to burn the one shredder up. I have the other shredder, and I still have a lot of stuff to shred. So it's like I noticed that we're going to have a shredding event in my township. I said, oh, great.
Wow.
So I go up there like 20 minutes early. I get in line. I say something to the police officer, and he says, he goes, oh, no, the guy's not here. I said, what do you mean he's not here? It's supposed to start. Well, I don't know. Last year they were late too. So the guy shows up like a half an hour late, and he says, oh, I can't start for another hour. I said, seriously? I said, I've already been here a half an hour. So finally, I guess they talked him into opening it up. So, he had a machine, a big truck, and just put it in. He dumped it in.
Was it Shred It? Was it the company called Shred It?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They usually sometimes they only allow so much too.
Right.
Did Red just come in?
Yeah.
Good morning, Red. Good morning to you. Good morning to Red. Good morning to you.
Yes, you need to get a hat, Red.
Yep.
You don't need the red lipstick though. That's optional.
Just so everybody, if they want to share this, share Adam's link. Adam is 23 away from hitting 1,000 guys. Please, if everybody can go share it and get him to 1,000. I want to see if we can get it done within an hour, guys. By 10:30, we'll see if we can get him to it. Because I did it in 15 minutes.
That's the wrong channel. That's not my channel. Whose channel is that? Sandy's channel.
I did 22 in 15 minutes yesterday, guys.
Let me share this. I didn't even share this to my Facebook, or if somebody could share this to my Facebook, or share it to your Facebook so that way we can get it.
Yeah, I shared Adam's link to my Facebook feed, hoping that at least a few people would read it and sub.
Yeah, because yesterday,
and I copycatted.
Friends I have, huh?
Anybody heard from Destinie this morning?
No.
Nope.
look, they all stayed up all night. Everybody stayed up all night. I noticed that.
I stayed up waiting for my husband. That's probably why my little man still won't get up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I went to bed at 3 o'clock, but I didn't fall asleep till after 4:30.
Oh my goodness.
And what'd you get your granddaughter? Like 7?
Well, I was over here for
Oh, you're at your granddaughter. You're right. Your daughter's house
20
now.
minutes to 7. Yeah.
Wow.
But no big deal.
Well,
I was
fell
surprised
asleep.
she was up.
I fell asleep with my laptop in my lap and my earbud in, and I forget what I was watching. But anyway, I woke up with my ear hurting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's get this done for him, guys. That's it. This is it.
Yeah,
Right there. And he's only got a couple of weeks left, and I want to be able to have him over 1,000 so we can get that working. And
Yeah. Good
There
morning.
she is.
Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Destiny.
Don't forget your hat.
She said you got a new one, so I hope so.
Middle of something, but we'll join in a bit.
Yeah.
I gotta find more. I only have this one.
Oh,
You know,
You can borrow my Wonder Woman hat next week.
It's invisible.
we are missing one person today, and I'm very shocked. Hopefully, everything is okay. Who do you think we're missing in the chat today?
Kimmy.
No.
She's
Not
there.
Tommy.
Mama.
No. Who is one of our biggest
Joy.
supporters? Yep.
Who?
Oh, Joy.
Yeah.
She did say today was going to be a busy day on her show last night.
Yeah, well, I'm wearing a normal hat, but it's supposed to be crazy hat day.
Yeah.
Well,
my breakfast is arriving. I'm gonna put y'all on mute.
yeah, her husband brings her breakfast.
Very nice.
Very nice.
He's a keeper.
I'll be back.
Here, husband.
He eats for breakfast.
Sandi, he'll be there any minute. He's gonna meet you. He's gonna bring it to you.
He's flying the Concorde to you right now.
Call Cat. Maybe I'll bring you over something, Sandi.
Scotty's gonna beam him over. I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'll still be listening.
Stacy, it can be just regular hat, but I try to mix mine up. I had Mardi Gras hat one day, and I had Mardi Gras week. I had my makeup done a certain way, and today I really had to be creative and find something else. Last Friday was my bedazzled hat.
Right.
So
and if that bedazzled hat, if anybody likes them, in 3 weeks, Miss Darlene is going to be live on my auction selling her bedazzled hats. So that's who we have, Miss Rebecca, in 3 weeks.
Fun.
Okay,
right, that's my bedazzled hat.
So.
But and I can make one to match. I can make them for a little boy because there's some out there that I could fix for little boys or little girls.
You have glitter paint or fabric paint?
I have everything.
Okay. Well, that would be pretty cool to get some of those hats from and do some real funky Batman logo or something funky.
Oh yeah.
You know, very easy to do, and they'll sell well. You know, it's a handmade hat that kid will probably love to wear.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Good morning to Lisa C. Good morning to you. Good morning to Lisa C. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Lisa. Hopefully you got my email so you can see. Miss Lisa is going to be on my show next week, talking because she is an accountant. She is going to be talking about different aspects of having an accountant and what small businesses and self-proprietors can be working on. So to help out. Simple question.
That was one of the things that I did. I didn't just paint and decorate daycares. What I actually did when I quit being an office manager at the trucking company, I told some of the area daycares, I said, look, you guys need to keep up with everything. If you buy milk, you need that receipt. Because every receipt you don't save looks like, oh, you just played with that money. And so I would do their books, not complicated. I would do it to where then they could turn it over to their accountants. So I would, get it to where they wouldn't have to take a box of receipts. But that's what I used to do. And for some reason, I did it for my own daycare. But for some reason, I can't get things like that together anymore. I don't know. I just can't do it. It's like I can't be that organized anymore.
I got something to show Miss Sandy and the rest of you guys, ladies.
Oh, you pulled the press out, Adam?
I'm here. Let's see, Adam.
I'm waiting on our Barbie dolls.
I gotta buy stuff and I forget what I paid for. I gotta check my invoices.
Your Barbie dolls are on their way.
Yeah. They should be there in a couple of days, right? This apparently was from the jewelers and was never worn, still in the box. Allegedly it was like $300 or $400. I think this is the receipt. Let's see. Wow, there's a receipt. $300 this was. I went Kmart, but I don't know what. 75% off was $400. You pay $99, but this is $300. So I don't know. You lock on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Oh, wait. We had it.
You want me to take it out? I can take it out.
Yeah, because it was grainy. It was there, then it wasn't.
Okay. It's supposed to be diamonds. It's supposed to be golden diamonds. Oh. So.
Cubic zirconia.
No. You see?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's nice.
So it was, I don't know what. So that was like, it was supposedly $400 and then they reduced it and she paid $300. I don't know. Or she paid 100. Because it was reduced. But then I have
all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna bounce out. Everybody can bounce over to me at my new show that we're doing. It's midday coffee, a midday break room with Landchuck Baker, myself, and Pittsburgh and Tommy. Good luck, Adam. I know you'll get there. You got it's so close. So, and we'll keep it up. We'll try to get you more on our other show.
What time does that start, Derek?
10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys. Thank you, and we'll see you guys on Monday. And don't forget
See you
Bye.
racing tonight.
Bye.
Racing tonight, guys. Rock and roll.
Take care, Derek.
All right.
Forgot to put backings on these earrings.
Lisa, I used to have QuickBooks, and then I got somebody bought me the Neat program that I downloaded the software, and it's just like a portable scanner. And it's let me lock back on. All right, go ahead, Adam.
These didn't come with backings. I guess I can probably buy them on Amazon.
Are those the amber
I
color?
think it's amber. Yeah, I gotta find out what it is exactly.
I love that color.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? They don't have backings, but I gotta get backings for those.
You can pick them up at, well, not, is it sterling silver?
Yeah, this is silver. That's my concern. Yeah.
Yeah, then you want a silver back.
Right. I wonder where I can buy. I guess I can probably buy them on Amazon. Can I buy the sterling silver backs on Amazon, Sandy?
You can buy them from me.
Buy them from you. Well, let me buy them from you.
What I got? Yeah.
No hurry.
I think it's a pack of 10 pairs for $5.
All right, so $10. Sound all right with shipping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You bet. I'll ship them out to you
Okay.
today.
And I got this ring. I got to check my the video, and I got to check my invoice. But this is another one. I think this is a little ruby, little tiny ruby. And this is sterling. See it?
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's very pretty.
Yeah.
On my side.
Could be a garnet too,
Could be a what?
Adam. Could be a
Garnet?
garnet
Okay.
also. This is a hat I wanted to
There you
wear
go.
today, and I didn't. It's my
Yeah,
Cabilla's
it is.
hat.
I was talking to who was I talking to Crystal when I was doing the show with Kimmy yesterday, and we were talking about Vegas and the different things. And Kimmy wants to be a mermaid, and there's a casino, like a locals casino called Silverton, and they have a big fish tank, and they have mermaids and things. And there's a Bass Pro Shop there. I guess they sponsor the aquarium or whatever. And it's supposed to be a really beautiful store, and they have this big, huge aquarium in the lobby there with all kind of fish and sharks and everything. So maybe I'll take a ride down there. It's probably a long bus ride, though. I think it's out of the city.
Well, I think Kimmy won that $25 Bass Pro Shop gift card that I gave away.
Okay.
So, but it's good at Cabela's too.
Are they owned by the same people?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. There's a Cabela's here, but it's in Delaware. Well, eventually I'll move to Delaware. I don't want to move to Delaware, but eventually.
What happened to Darlene?
I don't know.
Oh.
She
I know she answered the phone.
Oh,
And then she came back.
I am like in a serious amount of pain right at this moment, and I need to move. And I'm gonna go smoke, and then I will be right back.
okay, you take care of yourself.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
Now
Did it
you
shut down on you guys?
You're freezing up.
I am.
Yeah, you've got bad internet or a bad computer or something.
All right, let me go ahead and refresh. Because I still see Derek.
Yeah, Derek.
My husband, get out of here. But my husband said he's trying to pull it up across the street and it's not pulling up for him. It's not showing that I'm live.
Huh. He had problems before, right? They had problems
yesterday.
Yeah.
He couldn't pull up yesterday.
Say, I'll go and I'll send you. I'll figure it out, and I'll send you something. Your money right now. While I'm thinking of it, because I'll forget.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to put your name on this thing. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys all go. I gotta go run and get creamer for my husband before he gets up because I finished it off.
Thanks
So
for
I'll see you all later.
I appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I can't even see the chat.
It's your JustSandi sales, right? With it was more yes or more less?
Yeah. Yeah, JustSandi sale.
Okay. Okay.
At Gmail.
Right. Do you need my address or you have it?
No, I got it.
You should have it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just go on to PayPal.
That's the nice thing about pirate ship. It saves all that
Right.
stuff.
Pirate ship does. Yep.
Thank you, Donna. You got. You know, I think sometimes the internet providers, they slow things down. So you call and complain, and then they say, oh, well, you need to up to such and such a price. You need to, I mean, really.
Darlene,
Yes, ma'am.
your mouth moving and you talking, it's at two different things. So I see your mouth moving, and then I hear you talk, and then I see your mouth moving, and then I hear you talk.
Oh my word.
So yeah, I think your internet is.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. Here's an old computer too, so I don't know if that's the issue or not.
Is it any better?
Say something again.
I say, is it any better? No, I see it.
It's those old movies. You're out of sync.
Let me see. How is it now?
Better. Not really.
Not really.
Oh, really?
Better, not really.
Well, I thought it was.
Lag.
Yeah. Well, Sandi, Jean should be getting there any minute now.
All right, good deal.
With your breakfast.
I'm hungry.
All right, Miss Sandi, I took care of it. Thank you.
All righty.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Okay, Darlene, say something else because we want to laugh again.
Oops. Oops.
Oh, too funny.
I sent Kimmy a picture of pool noodles from Dollar Tree. So I wrote down there noodle loops. Sandi probably didn't see that where she was doing the auction for Derek, and she's there. $5, $6. We were all cracking up.
Oh dear.
Chat boodle oops.
What he will. We start Matthew, Mark, Luke.
You okay there, Mr. Darlene?
Huh?
Who are you talking to, Casey?
I'm typing.
Oh. Did you wake Casey up? He's got 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, he's got his alarm set.
Okay. And he's doing what, 11?
Yeah, 11 or 11:30.
Okay, let me put that in there.
Yeah, I think Stacy, we're on Luke. Matthew, Mark, Luke. Yeah, I do believe we're in Luke. Or we finish. See, I keep that Bible in his room, and because it's so big, that thing probably weighs 5 pounds. So I keep that in my clipboard in there, but I keep this little thing here so I can write down prayers, or I really have to get my desk set up in the other room. I really do.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
I'm still working on my my room.
But the sound's better in here. And
right.
there, Adam, you've watched me when I've been in there before, and you know the lighting is not as
right, and I have difficult hearing you, right? Because Casey has the microphone by him, and you're in the back.
No, I'm talking about you. You used to come on before I started panels.
Right.
You know, one time I was in the craft room,
right,
and I was painting
room.
because you're making fun of me painting.
Right.
With
You're talking
that
about a craft room.
brush.
You're not talking about Casey's bedroom. You're talking about the craft room, right? Yep.
Yeah. And so in here, I sound extra loud because of the echo in this kitchen. When you have a tall ceilings and not a lot of cabinets.
Yeah, I just.
But in the other room, it's it doesn't pick up to me as well.
Good morning, Destiny.
Good morning.
Is that your second account, Ricardo? You have 2 accounts?
Ooh, I like that hat. Wait, I got to see.
It says, what does it say?
Rock and roll or something.
Get
Rock
your
on.
rock on.
Get your rock on.
Get your rock on.
Andy, you need a hat like that. Get your rock on.
That's funny.
I like it. Get my
Can you get one for Sandy? I'll pay for it. Sandy needs to get her rocks on.
I found it at the thrift store yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
If you find another one, let me know. I want to send it to Sandy.
All right, sounds good.
You need these earrings when you wear that. Wait. Look there.
Oh, wow.
I had
Miss Destiny.
something
Good
like
morning
that.
to you.
Oh, if you got, especially for profits too, Ricardo. Good thing. Okay. Trying to confuse me here, Ricardo. These are 2 accounts. Storage Pirate and Fishing for Profit.
Okay.
I'm at 982. I need 18.
Woo!
Come on, 18.
So close.
Good morning, Joel Thorson. Good morning to you. Good morning, Storage Pirates. Good morning to you. Good morning,
Storage.
Destiny. Good morning to you.
Storage Pirate
It's
is
Ricardo was fishing.
yes, Ricardo.
Yeah.
All right.
He changed his name.
He's got 2 accounts.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you're sub to Adam on both accounts.
Okay, Joel. Adam just needs what, 18?
18.
18. You guys, between now and 11, we should get the 18. Okay.
I'm
So,
trying.
Adam,
I'm
how many
trying.
watch hours do you have?
Excuse me?
How's your watch time going? I didn't
Oh,
hear
that's
earlier.
terrible.
Oh,
Well, you know what? What's good and bad is because I've discussed this on my channel multiple times because of my health, and
yeah.
I got to do like Kimmy says, do that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just say, you know what? You're in pain, so be it. You got to get something accomplished.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to like set my alarm, pop up, take a shower, and have a cup of coffee and try to get something done. So I figure what I can do is a lot of the resellers do working hangouts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they'll post and then they'll post in the link that's a working hangout so that everybody just has their computers on, the time builds up, but they're busy working.
Right.
And then they check the chat like every 20 minutes or something to see if somebody has a question, but they're just basically they're just working with the YouTube open. So that's how you can build up your hours.
Okay.
I mean, I do that with some of my friends. I'll be like at night, like half asleep. I'll go to their channel and I'll start playing their video on my nightstand. And I figure if I fall asleep, the video runs to the end,
Yeah.
Right.
And see,
get the watch time.
that's why yesterday I had both channels pulled up.
Right.
Because Kimmy's went the girls. They went live first, and I stayed on there, and then I saw Derek come on.
Right.
So I jumped over there, but I kept both of them up.
Yeah.
So in case nobody knows,
your computer was able to process that. See, mine doesn't work that well. That one.
Yeah.
Do what?
I just subbed Adam from my Destiny account.
Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah.
So very welcome. I wish I had more.
Well, I appreciate you. You've been posting. I saw on your Facebook. You've been helping me a lot. Thank you.
Okay, you guys.
I love you. You're awesome.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And I am super blessed to have you as a friend.
Destiny got to see what the God jar that I'm making for Derek. It's like what's going to go on the top.
Match boxes on it.
Huh?
Yeah, match boxes on it. Little cards.
Think about what's.
It was a joke. Hello. Anybody there?
Am I doing it again?
No.
Adam's picking on you.
I was teasing you. I said, "Did you put matchboxes on his god jar?" I was joking, and it went right over your head. So I said, "Hello, anyone there?"
Yeah, see, no, I knew what you were saying, and it's like, it's not Matchbox.
Okay.
Because
well, he does Matchbox.
Well, Hot Wheels, Matchbox,
Yeah,
what's the other? Johnny Lightnings. Right.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. If I glue a Hot Wheel on the jar and send to him, he's gonna be like, "Oh no, man, you didn't do that."
No, he'll think it's cool.
You don't.
I'll like it.
Just be careful which one you pick.
Right.
I know, because he'll be like, "Oh no, she didn't. This could have been roast." So
no, I think he'd like it. I think he'd like it a lot.
Yeah, he would like anything NASCAR or anything like that.
And I wrote down what he says: more toys, more fun. So
right.
I had to do something.
Cool deal.
And I have one already done for Miss Sandi.
Uh-oh.
Sandi has a god jar.
Cool deal.
I started it for Rebecca, and I wasn't comfortable. I did it Tuesday, but I'm not going to tell you everything, Sandi. And I kept looking at it, and I'm like, no, this isn't Rebecca. And the more I did it, I'm like, no, this isn't Rebecca. Why?
It hit you, and it's like, this is Sandy's jar.
Yeah. It was talking to you.
And usually I don't tell people.
Right.
Usually I don't tell. Hey, Cinnamon, sing it. Sing it, Traci.
Good morning to Cinnamon. Good morning to you. Good morning to Cinnamon. Good morning to you. Please don't Cinnamon.
Traci, I am so glad you're here because they made me sing when you weren't here.
Yeah, she has her own rendition, and she adds hallelujah at the end of it. That's why
I had to go to the cardiologist myself the other day. That's where I was, Sandi.
Jennifer,
I was gonna
Jennifer, I have yours finished.
Doctor.
I have yours finished, Jennifer. I just have to mail it. I have yours finished.
Hey, your voice and your face are caught up.
What is that? The old Japanese movies that their voices their lips when they talk?
Like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Like the old Godzilla.
Yep.
Yeah, those B
I have
movies.
to find that one.
It's like I'm ready to eat.
Well, I don't think the people thought of that.
They would do. They'd say, and then it'd be like the old Godzilla movies.
There's a poll going on in the chat.
Oh,
Storage Pirate
Taking
is
what's it for?
Fishing for profit better than Storage Pirate.
Oh, he has two accounts, right?
I like fishing for profit.
Carter has two accounts.
Yeah.
I like fishing. Fishing for profit.
I do too.
And I like Storage Pirate. I think it's unique.
Yeah, both of them are good. Keep both of them. I mean, I have another one.
Yeah, I have two.
Well, I have another account, but I don't remember my password, so I can't get in.
You know, I said I don't remember my password and then change it.
I don't even know which email it's tied to.
Oh,
if it's the one I think it is, I don't know the password to that either.
Look, I have a Word document, and I have Casey's wake up music.
There you go.
I have 2 Facebook accounts, so I have to know the passwords for those. Then I have the Google. Then I have this, and I can't remember all that. So I have a Google document. I copy and paste to it.
Yep.
In case
I have all my passwords recorded. I say all, except for the 2 I just mentioned, probably a few others, in spread between about 4 different spiral notebooks. I need to combine
I
it
hate
all.
to do that and then lose the paperwork. It's like,
but I hang on to those notebooks.
And
this was before I had the notebooks that I had these two. I just don't know.
yeah, I like the fishing for profit better. I mean, I know Destiny likes the storage pirate.
you know, fishing.
I think it's unique.
Fishing. So.
And your husband, there's Kevin.
It depends
Good
on
morning to Kevin.
what you're
Good
doing.
morning to you. Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you. I lost my breath.
All right.
If you're
Do you know what inspired
make
this
money,
hat?
then
The other night when Kevin was asleep, yesterday or one day I was watching Netflix and I watched oh shoot. Now I forget.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes I have to go like this and say, "Time out. Can I speak?"
Shut up, because my husband's gonna agree with you.
Yeah, I like fishing for profit.
Yeah. Well, are you fishing and trying to make money fishing, or are you
Maybe he likes to fish and he likes to make money.
or trying to catch profit with a hook that has nothing to do with fish?
I think it really matters. I just like that. I think it's cool.
I'm overthinking this.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna let it go.
Anyway, we'd like to put Ricardo too, so we can remember your name.
Yeah.
You buy storage units? Okay.
Did I watch?
Did you guys see my Tommy's new coffee cup that I kind of hijacked?
No.
No.
No. Show us. I can't see what it says.
Wait.
It's a prescription
Me
for
lost
coffee
on it.
cup.
Oh,
Oh,
Florida.
cool.
Yep.
That would fit me for sure.
Cool.
Let me see if I
We've
can
been
get
to
it.
Florida?
Florida.
Yeah.
Well, I was born in Florida.
Well,
Right.
yeah.
So it's perfect.
It is perfect. That's a nice cup.
Yeah, I kind of hijacked it the last 2 days.
It looks like a medicine bottle.
Which is funny because 5 years ago, me and Tommy came up with this idea because there was nothing. And I think somebody had a microphone in our house because all of a sudden, shortly after that, they were everywhere. I was so mad.
All
We
right.
have learned not
Do you
to
have
talk.
Alexa or Google or anything like that?
No, we don't have anything like that.
Well, I mean,
but we have iPhones.
They're listening.
Now.
They're listening.
I know, right?
Okay. All right. I watched Bob Dylan. There's a thing on Netflix by Scorsese. Isn't that how you say his name?
Yep, Martin Scorsese.
Yes. And it's a documentary, and he had on this hat, and it was like back in the day, and there was like flowers, big kind of flowers all around his hat.
Yeah.
So this morning I was like, let me do something different than I thought of Bob Dylan's hat. And I'm like, I will find me and a funky flower.
Very creative, darling.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna show my cup that my husband bought me. He asked me what my favorite scripture was, and I said, I said John 3:16. He didn't think the company could do it, but they did.
Ooh.
All right. So he said, well, okay, what's the next? Something shorter. I said, Jesus wept.
Yeah. Awesome.
And it's got my name, and then they put that on it.
That's awesome.
That is
I
cool.
love it. I don't drink out of this cup. That's my special cup.
I don't drink coffee. My husband bought me this cup.
I drink hot tea.
McDonald's.
That's the best cup ever.
I like McCafe. I bought 2 boxes of McCafe from Sam's. It's sitting there. I got to put them in the basement. The coffee's not bad.
We have a question in chat from, and I'm horrible with and trying to pronounce names, and I tend to butcher them, so I apologize in advance. McLinden Homestead, did I say that right?
Yeah, that's Stacy.
Okay. Where are y'all all from that's live? So
Okay,
everybody, you gotta say where you're from.
Start with Adam.
I am from southern New Jersey because it's different between the Philadelphia suburbs and the New York suburbs. So I live about 2 miles east of Philadelphia in southern New Jersey.
Destiny.
I was born in Florida, but live in Wisconsin and hoping to move out of Wisconsin someday.
Okay, Sandi.
I'm in Utah.
Utah.
Thank God.
Yes.
Lizanne.
I am from Texas.
Texas is a big state. What city are you near?
I'm just east of Houston.
Just east of Houston. There you go.
Traci.
I am from Michigan on the west side by Grand Rapids.
There you go.
Cool deal.
Darlene. Born in California. Don't I sound like it?
Mhm.
Been here since 2nd grade, so.
Traci, you're not too far.
But where?
From
I was
with flipping particles.
Are you
No, I'm
asking me,
not.
Destiny?
I'm close to Flippin' Particles, and I'm close to Kelly, Hip Flippin' Mama, too.
Oh, okay.
Good
So
morning to you,
everybody else, all right.
Elizabeth. Good morning to you. Good morning to Elizabeth. Good morning to you.
But where do you live now, Darlene?
Alabama.
She knows I live in Alabama. We're neighbors. You know, if you're 2.5 hours
Yeah.
from somebody on YouTube, you're neighbors.
She's
And
just down
then
the
who
hall.
else?
She's just down the
Who
hall.
else is in Alabama? Is it
Bearded Pepper.
Glenn? No, Glenn is in Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah, Craig is in Huntsville. Not Huntsville. Sorry, Birmingham.
Yeah, Craig.
Bearded
And
Picker.
what's his channel's name?
Bearded Picker is up in Huntsville area.
Right.
No,
Oh,
it's
Land Shark.
Craig's.
Land Shark Picker.
Oh,
Yeah, Land Shark. Me and him are neighbors too.
Yeah. I have a
So
She
cousin
says,
who lives in the
I've been
Birmingham
to
area.
all y'all states. Well, I'm sorry. Wisconsin's not, it's too cold. We have more snow than we have good weather, so.
Same
No
here.
No
Where
snow
are
in
you
my
in,
part of Texas. Once every 7
All
to
right,
10 years, maybe.
So storage pick. Who sounds like they're from Texas?
Excuse me?
Who sounds like they're from Texas?
I wouldn't know. Wasn't me.
I think.
All right, I just subscribed to Storage Pirates.
Good deal.
Landine here.
And I have my hat on too. You should have your mom get on. Thank you so much for this wonderful hat, Blandine. Good morning, Blandine. Good morning to you. Good morning, Blandine. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Blandine.
Blandine,
Got your name right,
Traci's a
Blandine.
hat. All right, Blandine. That's what she looks like with the hat on.
That's right.
I'm wearing Wonder Woman's hat.
I'm sending you a hat, and you're gonna have to wear it.
I'm gonna wear that hat my husband wore whenever when I first laid eyes on him.
Oh yeah, you sound.
Can get one of those little crowns and wear that.
There you go.
Okay, I'll put that
Especially while you're drinking out of your McDonald cup.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull a Derek yesterday. You guys put a #1 in the chat if you want me to make Liz Ann a hat and her have to wear it. You guys put a 1 in. Put a 1 in if you think that.
And 2 is if you don't.
Look.
Yeah, I don't think
Liz Ann
it's going to be coming up.
Look, Liz Ann. Uh-oh.
Tons of 1s.
Oh boy, I can't see the chat.
You can't see the chat.
If you
There's
send
a
me hat,
lot of
Darlene, I
1s in
will
that
wear it.
chat.
If you send
And
me
he
a
has
hat,
like 8
Darlene, I
ones.
will wear it. Oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to do it live. Oh, well, okay.
So, Destiny, where are you and Tommy thinking about moving to?
Well,
Lynette, Alabama. Lynette, Alabama.
We're not sure. I mean, we've been tossing up between Colorado, Arizona, and Nevada. For a while, we were set on Nevada, but he wants a warehouse, and they're a little expensive right now for us out there. And then every time we get to where, yep, we're moving, we're getting all our ducks in a row. One of our ducks decides to wander off.
Right.
And so,
there's storage units at the end of my road.
But is it humid?
Yes, it is.
I have a vacant lot.
Alabama's very humid.
Yeah,
I have a vacant lot. You could put a mobile home on my vacant lot.
Double wide.
I'm serious.
Really nice double wide prefab home.
Yes, it will fit on that lot.
I mean, Wisconsin's not a bad place. It's just it gets really humid when it is warm outside, and the winters are really, really harsh for Tommy. Has severe degenerative psoriatic arthritis, and so he has a lot of damage from the
cat. Holy cow!
So you need a warmer, drier climate.
Yeah, we need a warm, dry area. And so we were talking about, so most of my family lives in Florida, and he was doing some research, which he does all the time because, I mean, at this point, anywhere.
As long as where was you born? I mean, where was you from in Florida, Destiny?
So I was born in West Palm Beach, Florida. And I lived in Orlando. I lived in Spring Hill. I lived in, I'm trying to remember all the little towns.
Winter Haven?
Brooksville.
Did you live in Winter Haven?
It doesn't sound familiar.
Destiny, you don't want to go to Colorado. It's warm, dry. I lived in Colorado for 15 years. You don't want to be there. You want or Arizona.
Sandy, I want you to sing "Good Morning, Lady Freebird," Sandy.
Say what?
I want you to sing "Good Morning, Lady Freebird."
My internet's messing up. I can't hear what you're saying.
Just one.
Your words and your mouth are matching up.
One time, just one time, and I won't do it again.
Nothing like putting you on the spot.
To whom am I supposed to sing?
Lady Freebird.
To Lady Freebird.
Oh, baby, baby. Lady Freebird. I remember that song. All right, let me quit what I'm doing here and
me.
Good morning to you, Lady Freebird. We're glad you are here. Hallelujah.
Good job, Sandy.
Sandy sounds way better than
Sandy.
Sandy sounds way better than I do.
Sandy did a great job. Thank you.
Now, Traci. Now, Traci, you have Lynn B.
I have to what?
You have Lynn B.
Okay. Good morning, Lynn B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Lynn B. Good morning to you. See, Sandy sounds way better.
I think it's a toss-up. I think y'all are both sounding great.
You both rocked it.
There you go.
Like the hat.
My goodness.
Get your rock on.
There you go.
All right, Cinnamon. I want, and Lady Freebird and Lynn B. We are trying to get, before Porch Church time, we are trying to get Adam his last, how many?
17.
17 subs.
17 subs, you guys, to his 1,000. We
16 now.
16
now.
Come on, we can do it. 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 We can do it.
So close yet so far.
True.
Well, Kevin, if you're still over there, you all right, throw that link back. You got to sub to Adam. And if anybody else is on the computer and not working, if they're on government time, still get them to jump on YouTube. Get them to jump on YouTube. Wait.
No, I didn't have to suck because they're not going to watch my channel anyway. At least Kevin may watch it.
Okay. All right, you guys.
What are you calling a cell phone? What are you working on, Sandi?
Oh,
Hey.
a little rain.
Are you using the amber
Are you
for it?
at the
No, not yet.
That was a
I
beautiful
gotta
piece.
think up something special for that amber.
All right, I just shared it again on Facebook.
How thick is that amber?
It's quarter of an inch.
Ooh, that's pretty thick.
That is thick, yeah.
No way to slice that in two pieces, huh?
I don't want to. I'd rather do a big piece like that.
That's gorgeous.
Just a reminder, Sandi is having her auction this evening with her products. She subs her MSP auction date. So Hip Flipper Mom is going to be on this Saturday, and Sandi will be on the following Saturday. So Sandi is having an auction tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. Central on her channel with her product and her jewelry. Be there or be square.
Okay, Adam.
Awesome.
Adam, I told my husband, and I told him, I know they all look at YouTube. I told him, I said, tell them all to go on my Facebook, follow the link, and sub to Adam because he needs those last 14. So
Cool.
they can.
Hello, she's calling me back.
Hey.
I might pick up a few if I have a few strays on the Derek show tonight.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Share it on Twitter.
Traci, are you hanging in there, hon?
No, I'm hanging in there. I'll be all right till we sign off. I'm really good struggling this morning, but I'll be all right. I gotta suck it up. I took my ibuprofen. I just gotta get it to kick in.
I can't take any anti-inflammatories with my surgery.
Oh, that's right.
I did take a pain pill. I took my I always forget the name of that stuff. Stuff that made me lightheaded, but I forgot I'm not driving, so
Yeah.
I had to take an ibuprofen yesterday because I had such a sinus headache. I can't deal with this.
Yeah.
But I figured that was, it's still going to have at least 6 days, and it's going to be a small incision. So I won't take anything anymore.
Strong stuff, but sometimes if I can get some ibuprofen in when I'm really hurting, like I am today, it'll just cut it back a little.
Exactly. Right, a little bit. Yeah.
Dial it back a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I can deal with that.
Like now I have a sinus headache, and I took my I started new antihistamine stuff. It's funny because I have the air turned up pretty high because it's so humid. I told you I have all windows and stuff, so it's damp here. So it's damp in here, and now I got the air pumping, so it's cold. So it's like cold, damp air, so I'm like all achy.
Yeah.
But it's better than sweating, so.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Tiffany with that muggy.
Getting high enough that I'm starting to feel nauseous. It was like I gotta take something.
Yeah. Gabapentin. I keep forgetting names. Gabapentin, Traci. You ever been on Gabapentin?
Gabapentin. Yeah, I tried that a long time ago. I'm like way past that. I actually take a compounded ketamine.
Okay. But that helps somewhat. So I mean, when I'm bad, I try not to take it because I told you it makes me so lightheaded.
Yeah.
I might just taking a night, and I couldn't take any ibuprofen or anything, so I took that this morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
15
My
more now.
husband asked me how to get on the panel so he could show pictures of all the guys with their hats. So we'll see.
Cool.
We'll see. I sent him the link and he goes through Google, so I'm hoping that he'll be able to come on and show all those guys working with their hats.
Cool.
I am gonna copy Adam's link again and post it to my Facebook again in case somebody's looking now that wasn't looking earlier.
I need 15, Ricardo. 1
Yep.
5.
And you guys know that if they go to lunch, there's enough guys that could go on that my husband works with and get you over your 1,000. Because you know
If I
what?
get over 1,000, and I'll pick up some more. That way, at least I can get the application going, so I can maybe next week sometime we'll get.
Yeah.
Because I want to
But
practice.
if they don't, I'll throw rocks at the trucks. I'll throw rocks at the truck. I'll stand out there while they're going to lunch and coming back.
We don't want you arrested. We need you. We need you in the morning to keep us going.
Yeah.
We don't want.
Thank you, Adam, because really the other morning, it really come to my mind. Not what are you doing and what's the purpose of what you're doing? And I'm and I'm like, then I picked
No,
what
you'd
all
be
of you like.
I was pestering you this morning. I was up like 4:30. It's like, oh, I can't message her at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my.
So by 8 o'clock, I said, okay, time to start pestering her.
Well, Adam, I have to tell you that Wonder Woman's plane got grounded yesterday due to lack of visibility.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened. I didn't want to pester you because I figured you were busy with the grandkids.
Yeah, due to lack of visibility, it was grounded.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Because it's invisible.
Hey,
Oh, one of
Joe.
those to track it down. Like that. What's Rebecca saying? I just got a call from my police department. If I found my stolen license plate, yeah, it was stolen off my truck. Yeah, that shouldn't be your job. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, I don't blame you, Rebecca.
Crazy.
Well, like I was telling the chat earlier, they marked my street for the gas line, so obviously they're going to repave the street. So I mean, between I have all kind of doctor's appointments and tests and surgery and all kind of 2 surgeries coming up. So I want to know when they're going to do it. So I got to, I obviously can't drive the surgery, but if I'm having a test or doctor appointment, I want to be able to get out, and I don't want to. Some of these specialists, you got to make the appointment like 3 months in advance. I don't want to miss the appointment. So I've called them like 4 times, and they still haven't told me when it's going to happen because they've already blocked me in once.
I'm lucky because my husband will tell me
He works for the city, right?
My husband, he'll say, catch up some water. Have some water caught up.
Right, because they're going to flush the water line. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to shut the water off for a while, or they're going to have to cut the power for a little bit.
What difference does it make? You just get a new license plate. What if they find it or not? What's
No kidding.
I got to get my car inspected. In fact, I got to. I guess one day this week, and hopefully it won't be sticky and rainy. I'll be able to the bracket that attaches my seat to the floor of the car is broken.
Oh no!
So obviously I can't get it inspected because the inspector will get in the car and he'll hit the gas and it'll go backwards.
He won't be quite prepared for that.
No, he won't. So my neighbor was supposed to fix it like 6 months ago, and he was going to get me something from the junkyard. He never did that, but he did put on like one hose clamp, and that worked. And I told him, I said, why don't you put on like 2 or 3 in case it breaks? He didn't do it. So one day, I'm like an idiot. I'm looking at my phone, like you're not supposed to do it, a stop light. I'm looking at my phone. It's like somebody beeped at me. It's like, oh shoot, I got to go. So not thinking, I hit the gas and I went back and snapped the bracket. So now I got to fix it because I have a week to get my car inspected.
Yeah.
I didn't curse.
Yeah, you did.
What did I say? I said,
what did he say? He wants you to say it now so he can make you curse.
I said, "Pow."
It was one of the little ones.
Oh, little ones. Okay.
Hi, Jill. Good morning to Jill. Well, I can't do it. Do it, Traci.
Good morning to Jill. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jill. Good morning to you. What's key lime kisses? Do we have a name for them? Good morning, key
Gina?
lime kisses.
Gina?
Good
Gina?
morning to you. Good morning, Gina. Good morning to you.
Sandy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, they prefer your singing, Sandy, way over mine.
No, I'm just teasing Sandy.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't ever take anything personal. Don't you guys ever worry about that.
No, we love you,
So
Sandy.
we love the way you sound, Tracy, too.
There's that cheat sheet.
Oh, I was just teasing Sandy because I know how much she loves to sing. So
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
rivet. That's Sandy's greeting. So take it for what it's worth.
When is your surgery,
Look.
Adam?
This Wednesday.
Next Wednesday?
This coming Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
So you really don't have a week to get your car inspected.
It's supposed to be
You're
like
gonna be able to do it after your surgery. I don't know what kind of surgery you're having. It's none of my business.
the inspection station is only like a mile from here.
I'm sorry.
The inspection station is only like a mile. It's supposed to be like a 1-day thing, and they're telling me a couple days. I guess I can't probably lift anything or anything.
Okay.
It's in my private area. I'm having a nerve severed or whatever they did to it.
Oh no.
I had one surgery that didn't work. Then I've had 2 nerve blocks that didn't work.
Yeah.
So I'm head of the department's my urologist, and it's like I could live another 20 years. I can't live with this pain for another 20 years.
Right.
And it's constant. Like I'm just sitting in this chair. I'm in pain, just sitting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I hope they can
funny. I was
repair
reading an article about it, and again, I know we're Christian people here and we believe in God, but they were saying this is the theory that before we evolved, we were walking on all fours, and then the blood flow would get to your heart easier. But now that we're standing upright, the blood has to work harder to go up to your heart to be filtered and come back down, and that's the issue.
Hmm.
So it's basically like you have varicose veins in your legs.
Yeah.
That's my issue. But it apparently affects like 50 or 60% of men, but they typically don't have pain when you get into their 50s.
Wow. Well, you'll be on my prayer list, hon.
Thank you. And then my gastroenterologist changed my meds again, and he said, "Oh, too much. You got to come back and get another scope." So, oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I was like joy.
But that was fine because the nurse, anesthesiologist, whatever, the assistant, she was there like, "Oh, I'm going to hook this up." I said, "Okay." Then she said something to me. Goes, I'll say something. You'll be all right for a minute or two, and you'll fall asleep. And then, like, next thing I know, I remember I woke up, I was in recovery. I don't even remember falling asleep.
Yeah. That's the good thing is that you can be out of it for some of these things.
Yeah.
That's what happens to me when I go to my pain clinic and I get a procedure at the pain clinic. They put the injection in my arm and I can feel my arm get warm. And the next thing I know, I'm in recovery.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he put something, I guess, because they put oxygen or something in your mouth.
Yeah.
And they went through my mouth to scope me. They put something in my mouth. And then, like, the next thing I remember, after you put that thing in my mouth, they started the anesthesia. And the next thing I knew, I was in recovery, waking up.
Yeah. It's like,
Ricardo.
I feel like I lost part of my life here.
I'm 54, so we're close to the same age. I'm still, I think, the oldest in here.
I'm 55.
I'm
Drive 55 and stay alive.
Yeah.
I'm 39.
You don't look like that.
Yeah, you're my child.
No, I'm 63.
Destiny,
What, Liz?
63.
Yes.
somebody didn't model for me today.
Can I have a vote? I'm going to have a vote. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vote for what?
For hats.
Huh?
For hats.
Oh,
For hat.
All right. Okay, guys. Everyone pay attention. Darlene is 1. Destinie is 2. Sandi is 3. Traci is 4. Adam is 5, and Lizanne is 6.
And remember, I'm wearing Wonder Woman's
Yeah,
hat.
she's wearing a hat. Apparently, it's Wonder Woman's invisible.
It's Wonder Woman's hat. I borrowed it.
So okay, 1 for Darlene. We're gonna put this in the chat. Who has the best hat? 1 for Darlene, 2 for Destiny, 3 for Sandi, 4 for Traci, 5 for Adam, and 6 for Wonder Woman.
Don't I fit the part? I mean,
All right, vote now.
I've got my cuffs on and everything.
I have like a 1 and a 1A, but I'm gonna. Oh, 5. Okay, you love them all. Come on, Lady Freebird.
Oh, Darlene, you're winning. You're running away. Gotta vote for Destiny.
I was like a 1 and a 1A, but there you go. I love Destiny's hat, but I had to vote for Darlene because it's creative.
You do realize the Amazon Queen has wrath.
What happened? What did Tiffany say?
I don't know.
Oh, you said Amazon Queen. I thought about
All of
Tiffany.
them.
Oh. All of them? Okay. You love pink, so Lindy, you like Destiny's? Destiny's is nice. That would have been my second choice.
I do like Destiny's.
Yep.
Destiny just needed my earrings to wear.
Come on, Blaine. Get in a vote for me at least, because
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 too.
I vote for Traci.
Thank you.
So who made
I
that?
want Wonder Woman's.
You voted for Wonder Woman's invisible hat?
I have a creative gesture going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
called.
Jill, thank
We were in
you.
the car and we were halfway here when I realized I forgot the hat.
If
Darlene always comes up with
reminded
something
me-
new every week.
Yeah,
I'm not that talented.
she's resourceful. Well,
Aw,
the
Jill.
days
that's so
the days
sweet.
sneak up on me. Oh, that's beautiful.
Darlene's away, Sandy.
Sandy,
You want
that
Darlene
is
some
really
facts
pretty.
I'll highlight on you.
There we go, guys.
That is beautiful.
Everybody don't talk. Sandy, talk.
Yeah. It's going in the pickle.
It's
Going in pickle.
When you take it out of the pickle, we'll have Darlene highlight you.
What you got in the pickle jar? What kind of solution is that you put in there?
It's vinegar and salt.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's called. Oh, I never knew that. I didn't figure pickle jar. Pickle, yeah.
Pickle jar. Yeah.
No, normally for years, well, 40 years, 43 years, I used Spirex, which is an acid.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked on YouTube trying to find something more natural
Yeah.
to use for pickle and came up with this recipe of white distilled vinegar and salt.
Well, cool.
So anyone wants to know, is that pink druzy?
Yeah.
It is pink druzy. Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that? Does that seal it or harden it? What does it do? The pickle?
It cleans it up. It gets all the flux off of it and that.
Okay.
It's ready to.
I didn't know that. See, I should have asked that. I should have known that a long time ago. I never thought to ask.
Mm-hmm.
I was in there motivating.
Okay, when Sandy takes her ring out of the pickle, you can highlight her, but it's in the pickle now. Pickle juice. How to pup, Sandy?
Beautiful ring.
I sit down at the bench and I can't just sit here. I gotta do something.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I guess maybe I should use the computer in the morning.
I got a commission yesterday.
You did?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yay! What a blessing.
The coffee shop that we had that art show at.
Yeah.
For the kids art show that I talked at.
Yeah.
She has a back room where they have meetings and parties and things like that. And she's decided that she wants to hang art in there too. And so she commissioned me to do a piece for there. And she's an earlier work of mine that she purchased is going to be hanging back there also.
Very nice.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay.
Well, remember the little people when you get big, honey.
Yeah.
I'm already big. See.
When you're the next
Oh, you
Pablo
are.
Picasso, remember your old YouTube friends.
Well,
Yep.
I don't think y'all have anything to worry about. Nothing at all.
Oh,
Right,
that's
that
what
was-
I told
Actually,
Derek
I'm
and
honored to
Adam.
be on the panel with you guys.
Aw.
So,
Derek and Adam, if they leave me, I'm gonna troll them like they've never been trolled before.
Mhm.
She's gonna borrow Kimmy's spider monkey.
yeah. Yeah. If you're not careful, Adam, she's gonna be sitting there typing in the chat. Hey, Adam. Adam. Hey, Adam. Adam. Hey, Adam. Hey, pick me, Adam.
No,
Hey,
she'll call
Adam.
me Derek. She'll call him Adam.
Mhm.
Yoo-hoo, Adam. I'm here. Yoo-hoo. You see me?
Darlene, that's Derek. Oh, I see you two confused all the time.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that happens. My mom
That's
used to
such a
run down
mom
the
thing
I'm
to
the
do.
handsome one. He's the younger one.
I know, but it's such a mom thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
We always call our kids by other names.
Yeah, my kids both start with a J, and they're both 5 letters.
Yeah.
I confuse my kids all the time. And wait, I mean 6. I can't even get that right. There's 6 letters, start with a J. One's a boy, one's a girl, and I confuse them all the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All the time.
It just happens. words just-
Especially when they're naughty.
Yeah.
Yep. When you're mad and frustrated, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Well, my mom calls me her sister's name
Yeah.
and calls my aunt my name.
Oh, geez.
Like, how do you confuse that?
Yeah,
I
my
mean,
my
it's-
mom used to do that too, especially if one of them had just visited. Then she goes
Well-
down the list,
Hey,
Yeah, I mean, my aunt, she confuses me with my aunt Lisa, which is the youngest of 5.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay. And I really didn't get to grow up with my aunts and stuff because they live all in Florida, and my uncle, they all live in Florida. Okay. And so how in the world does she confuse me with someone that she talks to once in a while? And she talks to me all the time. All the time. I'm like, Mom, I am not your sister. I'm your daughter.
Give her a break. It's just a mom thing. You do it. Why are you bugging her about it?
Yeah, but my kids are like, they're my kids.
Good
So,
morning
well,
to
I
Casey.
can't really say much
Good
because I
morning
do
to
confuse.
you. Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you. I love you, Casey.
Good morning, Casey.
How are we feeling today, Casey? Feeling any better?
Like microwave, but
Your microwave. Boy, what's that mean?
He said he feels like microwave, but Casey,
What's that mean?
Stacy McClendon Homestead said, "Hey, Casey."
hi, Stacy.
What's a microwave butt? Is that a southern thing?
That means you feel really, really bad.
Tracy, you look like you're
Okay.
fading.
Hey, Casey.
Tracy, are you okay?
I'm hanging in. I'm hanging.
So you look like you're fading.
I'm
She's
hanging.
hurting.
Yeah.
She's hurting.
We're ending in a few minutes, Tracy. If you want to go lie down, I mean,
I was just gonna. I'll hang in there till the end, and then I'll take the computer to bed with me to watch church from bed.
gotcha. Okay. So what do you?
I tell you.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Darlene.
I was gonna say, I'll tell you what. It's just all these aches and pains. The weather just is so crazy everywhere. You know. I was looking for my pen.
I was going to ask Sandy. Why don't you highlight on Sandy? You had the ring out of the pickle?
Not yet.
Do you have any of the other pieces handy that you're selling tonight, or they're all put away?
No, I got. Let's see what I got.
You highlight on Sandy, Darlene? I can't tell.
I got some bracelets that I'm going to sell tonight that I made. Get them over here. And
My ink pen. Oh, there it is. Jennifer Hay said, "Good morning, Casey." All of you. Oh yeah, those beautiful silver bracelets.
Are you on Darlene?
Yeah.
I can't tell. Not Darlene. Are you on Sandy?
Pull them back just a little bit.
I can't see them because she's like
okay.
Could you lock on Sandy?
Quarter-inch on my screen.
Just tap on my picture and it'll bring me to.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I locked it on you.
Okay.
Gotcha. Oh, those are beautiful.
I'll lock it on myself then. There we go.
Those are gorgeous.
Very nice. And what do you call that's a liquid silver? That's something where you spin it around.
No, these are just twisted sterling wire.
That's the one where you use the drill and it kind of spins it around.
No.
Thank you, Key Lime Kisses.
She does that by hand.
Gina.
I like how she did with the drill. She put like it in the drill.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what I do. Yeah. Yep.
But this is too thick for that.
No, I actually did these in the drill.
Oh,
you did. I paid attention, Sandy.
You had me fooled, girlfriend.
Sorry, kiddos. Yeah, and I'll probably bring this.
You know, I have some it's just like stainless that somebody put in a drill and twisted and then glued some jewelry at the end of them. And I've had those things forever. I love them. You know, they're nothing fancy though. They're not made out of silver. They're just made out of stainless. And I just like simple things. You know, I really thought that Sandy was going to get the jar shook at her and that I was going to end up with the copper bracelet. I can't even get a peaches or rutabaga.
After almost 70 years, you don't think I've got control, darling?
Beautiful. Wow.
Oh, I love it.
Funny.
Gorgeous.
Oh, wait. Let me highlight. Leave it there, Sandy.
Gorgeous.
Ooh, look at that piece of druzy.
Wow.
Go back.
Yeah, back up a little bit. Maybe you can catch up. Yep.
Cool.
Wow. Look at the flash on that. Wow. Beautiful.
That sucker is beautiful.
Yeah.
Is it ringed with something,
We'll do that.
or did you just work the silver?
Now, what was the question?
There's no stones around the outside. That's the silver.
Are there stones around the outside of the pink stone, or did you work the silver?
No, it's just silver around it. You can't. When I buff it, it'll come out.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful. Very nice.
Pink is my birthstone.
When's your birthday, Darlene?
October 10th.
All right, we'll work something out. We'll get the panel to work something out with Miss Sandy.
Yeah,
mine's the 10th. My grandson's is the 12th. And I told him, I said, you were so stubborn. When my daughter's water broke, we were sitting at the table here and we were playing. Kevin was out of town driving his truck. But we were playing Texas Hold'em. Her and her husband, me and Casey. Well, Casey and her started arguing about it. And they really got heated. Back in the day, Casey was Casey. So anyway, we were sitting around table, and she was so mad. Then all of a sudden, she's, "Oh my goodness, Mom! I think I peed. I don't know why it won't stop. It won't stop." And I said, "Your water broke." And I looked at the clock. It was 11 o'clock. And I looked at her, and I said, "You got one," and I said the D word, 1 hour to have that baby. Do you hear me? No. 2 days later, he decided. And he was the doctor said he is a girl the whole time. Pink room, pink clothes, pink everything.
No.
My son-in-law come out of that, because she had to have C-section. He come out, and I always said he was a stick of chewing gum because he was so skinny. And he had his arm going, and he was like, and he said, he's got a wing wang. He's got a wing wang. I said, "No, you're lying." And I and I'm like, "No." But
well, if he's a boy, good thing he had one.
We've got our Joseph Alexander Thompson Jr., and he will be 15 because I was 40. That's how I keep up with my age.
Yeah.
Stacy, I live in Lanett, Lanett. And if you put that in, I mean, it's that little teeny tiny dot. But yeah, that's where I live.
Is that a stick and neck town?
Huh?
Is that a stick and neck town? You stick your neck out the window and you're out of town?
Sorta. But I tell you what, if you want to pawn something, there's pawn shops everywhere up and down.
Really? Wow.
Wow. See,
check into cash.
Derek is in a stick and neck state.
But when you cross the interstate bridge, right at my road, down the road, it goes into Valley, Alabama. So, they have all the eating places down that way.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have nice restaurants that way?
Yeah. Lynn, Timmy doesn't always get up real early, but she might be in the other one with Derek and them. Yeah. Because they're doing things over there, which is fine. They do theirs at 10. So he hangs out with me until 10 because I told his wife he was cheating on me. When she added me to Facebook, I told her, I said, "Derek's cheating on me. He just walked out on me." So wifey had to get him in line. 11:30 for Porch Church, you guys. Casey is out there. He took the dog out for me. How many do we have? How many do we have, Adam? 15 more.
I just posted it. Yep.
15 more, you guys.
You're going to get it today, Adam.
Look, after Porch Church, anybody that goes live, and is supporting Adam, please let me know so that way I can jump on there too and send that link out.
I got to remember this link because I did the customized link. Whenever I copy it, it doesn't do it. So it's just www.youtube.com/C/ and then Adam's exploits with no apostrophe.
Yeah. Casey showed me what mine is. Mine is not long.
Did you make a custom one?
Yeah, he did for me, but I don't remember what it is.
Because mine was a bunch of letters and numbers and
yeah. No, I think
Actually, mine was from my Facebook account. Like I told people before, it was because I had an alias. I had my last name. I put Adams because I didn't want my work company checking my Facebook account. So I made it Adam Adams, and my birth date was May 17th. So my account was Adam Adams 517. So that's what my YouTube account became. So then then you can make it customized, but for some reason it doesn't use your customized. You can use it, but it doesn't. It goes back to your default one.
See, I talked to Casey about. I said, well, what is my brand name going to be? You know, before I decided.
Oh, it's /. So I call them backslashes. I don't know.
So I told Casey, I said, well, when I make things, I want it to be under Norgus, but what do I call it? Norgus what? And I come up with different things. And he said, no, that doesn't describe you. That. So you know what? My brand name is just going to be Norgus R. I mean.
Well, yeah, you could make that as, put that as your custom one.
Yeah, that's.
Just Norgus R. Right.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm done.
Okay, go lay down, my love.
I love you all. I'm sorry.
Love you.
Take care.
Better soon.
Take care of yourself.
I will.
Yes. Take care of yourself. We love you.
Love you too.
Blessings
Thank
on
you.
your day.
We'll see you on Monday. If you need anything, reach out to us.
Okay, I will be in church, but I'll be stalking, Darlene.
Yeah, you lay down.
I love stalkers. I just.
So lurking.
Yep.
Lurking. You can be lurking.
She'll be looking and taking some meds.
I got to run too, guys.
Yeah, it's about that time. It's almost 11.
Yes. Thank you, Sandy.
You betcha.
Stopping by, Sandy.
I love you, and I'll see you later today.
See you later today.
We love
We'll see
you.
Tonight for the auction.
Yep.
We love you. What
All
time
right,
is your
guys.
auction?
Good luck today.
The auction is
7
8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Sandy.
Bye.
Lynn B. I have Googled my name, like, Darlene, and my last name. And, there's so many people, out there with your same name. So I'm like, but no, there's no Norgus. There is like if you do Norgus, there's like some company, but it stands for something. But no, there's just one Norgus. What?
That's just one.
Could I interrupt for just a second?
You can't. Look, you have to do like.
I do. Time out.
Talking stick. Talking
Okay.
stick. On the
I'm gonna ask everybody in chat and on the panel to pray for a family that lives about maybe 10-15 minutes from me. A couple days ago, they were swimming in the Wisconsin River, and their 11-year-old son disappeared in the water. They have identified the young man. He's the same age as my daughter. I'm not sure if he went to school with my daughter or not. And she's not sure either, because this was a couple of years ago, that she would have been in actual school and not homeschool. But they have not been able to find him yet. And it went from a rescue to a find or recovery. And so I'm asking everybody to pray for that family. We had a talk with Jaslyn this morning about how dangerous currents are, and we were trying to scare her, but not scare her. And
what's the river? What's the name of the river?
Wisconsin River. They have not been able to find them. They've been looking for 3 or 4 days now. And I'm sure the family is they need prayers to get through this.
Oh my
and I'm hoping that they find him. It's really, like the water isn't very clear, so it's kind of darker, and the currents they were talking about how a grown adult male could, because of the current, could be swept under and disappear. And normally I don't ask, but this is a child, and
no, you ask anytime. I told you on my channel, anybody that has prayer requests, you tell me, and then I write it down.
Yeah, this family really, really needs prayer. I mean, they're like maybe 10-15 minutes from our house. where they live. And what was supposed to be a joyous day and family time ended up becoming a tragedy. And I feel for them. And they just, when Jaslyn disappeared for a couple hours, I mean, I know the pure panic and fear of that. And I know it's a little different. They actually lost their child, and I'm hoping that everybody can pray for them.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We have the Chattahoochee River and the Chattahoochee River. When you get in certain spots, there have been a lot of people that have gone missing.
Yeah, I mean, every year in Wisconsin River, in our area, a couple men who fish have disappeared, and sometimes they're found and sometimes they're not. And yep. I'm hoping, and this is the second one, I believe, this summer already that has disappeared or that has drowned for a child.
We have had a death already in Georgia, in West Point, Georgia, the lake that comes from the Chattahoochee. Mm-hmm. So there's already been a death, and as soon as summer hits, boaters, and it'll be grown people. You know, they don't understand. They underestimate the river.
Yeah, this morning we explained to Jaslyn once again how extremely dangerous currents and the water can be, because her and Tommy like to go fishing over by the dam, and that's crazy currents there. I mean, there's different currents everywhere. And she likes to stand on the rocks, and it makes Tommy nervous when she does that, because it just takes a little bit of a slip to go into the water. So now he informed her this morning that no matter what, if they are fishing, she will be wearing a life jacket. And hopefully that'll be enough to help her. But at the same time, she needs to learn that safety is very important. When it comes to water, because she's always like, oh, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Well, I'm hoping this morning, by telling her what was going on and what happened, that she'll realize that you need to be very cautious when it comes to water. We love the fact that she loves water, and there are certain areas where you can play and swim and have fun in water, but then there's other areas that are very dangerous, and she needs to learn the difference.
Right.
And I mean, 11-year-old boy, and it's heartbreaking. It really is. And it hits home for me because, well, I have an 11-year-old daughter in this area,
My grandson's 10.
Yeah. And they were confused at first at the child's age. Somebody had posted that he was 3, and I'm like, well, why would a 3-year-old be left alone in the water? And then they were saying that it was a 13-year-old, but it's been confirmed that it's an 11-year-old boy. So I'm hoping that they find him. And another lady also said that this happened a couple years ago too, where a young child was swept away, and they found him on a shore way down the river, and he was unconscious, but he was alive. So I'm hoping that. Oh wow! Yeah, and he survived. So I'm hoping that that'll happen for this family, but so as of right now, it's a recovery and not a rescue. So
well, I went kayaking twice. The first time was with another couple, never been kayaking. And we started close to the dam. And if you Googled West Point, Georgia Dam, we started up there, and they were generating. So I was, always fearful, they say, when they're generating, but that helped us go on down, the river. So when I went with the church group, with Casey's, their youth group, I was cocky. I had a life vest, but I was cocky about it. And I'm like, oh, wow, last time I did this, it was fine. Well, I accidentally turned my kayak over, and I got out, and it was in some places knee deep. And I'm trying to get back, and I'm all right. And next thing I know, I step in one spot, and I go under and come up.
It was a sinkhole, yeah.
Yes. And it scared me. And, then I was trying to get back in the kayak. So I haven't done it since Lynn, because these shoulders wouldn't be able to. But yeah, the rivers that run very fast are dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Wisconsin River goes all the way, like it runs, I believe, into the Mississippi and then into the ocean. So I feel for this family. I really do. I especially feel for the mom, because being a mom of an 11-year-old, I know how I felt when Jaslyn just disappeared for a few hours and we couldn't find her. I mean, I couldn't imagine having to bury my child. That's one of my biggest fears, and parents never outlive their children. And
sometimes they do, though.
Yeah, sometimes it happens, and I think they need a lot of prayer and love at this point sent to them.
They do. And I didn't put their names because you didn't, but I just put, a child in the river and, lost in the Wisconsin River. And
they just released that information this morning, his name and his location. And Tommy had woke up this morning, because we've been following this, and Tommy woke up this morning and said, I had a dream about it. And he's like, I think the child's from Grand Marsh. And then when I read the thing, it was Grand Marsh that he was from, which is just maybe 10 minutes away from here, maybe 15 at the most. And that's depending on which way you go. And he was on the outside of Grand Marsh towards Adams. So.
Wow. Well, I had to step off a second ago.
Yeah,
overwhelming me and my granddaughter coming in earshot. I didn't want her to hear about it.
Yeah.
Because it's her brother's age. But I did say a prayer for them while I stepped away.
We will. I will announce that before Casey starts Bible study. Stuck under the eyes. Oh no.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, my mom has lost 3. I've lost 3 brothers, and from the age at 3 years old, and then one that was 34, and then my younger brother didn't make it to 50. So,
yeah,
no matter the age, that's still your children are still your children, and when you look at them, you see. You don't see the 34-year-old. You see the child that you raised.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that's why sometimes I don't see how, my mom has made it losing 3 children. But where you're funny about the river, and you're really going to be on Jaslyn about the river, mine was the road. Since my baby brother ran over, I really, really would get my kids if they got in the road. They knew if they played in that road, if they got in that road, that I would be at them. And they did that as far back as, that as soon as they could walk and listen, I would get them about the road.
Destiny, are you okay?
Yeah, it's just a little too close to home.
It is.
No, yeah, I understand.
And I understand, because Jaslyn, when was it she went fishing with Tommy? Day before yesterday?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't hear. Was it my computer or was it?
Yeah, you froze up for a second there.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna what are we gonna do here? We're just a little sad. We're gonna just start a prayer.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
No,
No, it's not a problem. I'm just
Definitely a
saying,
prayer concern. Yes.
yeah, I'm just.
No,
Did you want to
it
say a
is.
prayer or something, Darlene? You want to
It
lead
is
us with a prayer?
11. It's 11:11, and Lizanne, my prayer warrior, would you pray for us today before we close down?
Yes. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you and we ask that you bring comfort and encouragement to this family who may have lost their loved one. We pray, Lord, that you hold them and carry them through this time. We pray that this young man, this young child can be found. We pray that he's found alive. You know where he is, Lord, and you know the whole thing. Please carry them through these times and bring him home to his family. Don't leave them waiting and wondering what's happened. Be with the community. Give them strength and hope, and pull the community together and around this family and hold them all close. Sharpen our awareness of the dangers that lurk out there that we sometimes take for granted, whether that's water or driving or climbing a ladder. Remind us, use this to remind us that things can happen when you least expect in ways you don't think about. Be with the people in the chat and the people on the panel. Carry them through this day and this weekend. This young man is heavy on our hearts, Lord. Comfort us all. Wrap your arms around everyone involved in this situation. Be with the rescuers and the searchers as they are out there taking chances with their own life. Enable them to have strength and stamina to be able to find this child. And Lord, we thank you for the blessings in our life. And we thank you so much for all that you do for us. And we ask that you bless everyone and enable us to have a good weekend and time with our family. And most importantly, time with you, Lord. Time with you and your word. And as we roll into Porch Church, bring your Holy Spirit into the room and enlighten us and open our hearts and our minds to your word and what you have to say to us. We ask all this in the precious name of your Son, Jesus. Amen.
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 All right, everyone. I guess we'll get through this and hopefully things will work out for the best. And we shall see you on Monday, I guess.
Well, we may encounter each other over the weekend somehow or another in the chat.
And
in the funny pages.
I'm going to be looking and trying to find, whoever is trying to build you guys up with your subs. So as soon as Porch Church is over, I will, just start looking because you don't always get notifications.
Yeah. I'm going to repost it in my Facebook page.
But thank you guys. And anytime that you have a prayer request, you let us know because, I say that I am an offshoot from the Porch Church. And I love all of you.
I'm sorry, Tiffany. I forgot to pray for you.
Well,
but you can cover that in Porch Church.
Yeah. And, sometimes I say we do a blanket prayer because I can't remember everything. But you did say those in chat. You did, Lizanne.
I did.
You're like me. When I pray, I don't even know what I'm saying.
It just comes. It just comes.
Yes. So those in the chat, and whether you're without power or pain, a lot of us are in pain today.
That's true.
And some of us are worried about upcoming things, and we're praying over Adam not to be nervous Wednesday.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry, Adam. I didn't.
No.
I know you.
No, you did everybody, Liz Ann.
Okay.
You know,
said the panel in chat, and yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good.
You did over all of us.
Right.
And I am, excuse me, I am blessed to have a channel that has a mixture of all different types of people and different types of belief. But if you believe in God, you know, and you want to ask for prayer, or, you know, everybody's welcome. I welcome everyone. And just like Casey, you know, with Porch Church, we welcome everyone. Now, have we had to turn people away when they would get in there and complain? Because Casey, what he calls his hair, Casey does head wraps. Everybody knows Casey does head wraps. Some of them, one of them is black and white.
So?
And we had somebody of another faith that thought it was Muslim, and they got offended, and they kept wanting to be argumentative about, because they were Muslim, and that Casey was reading the Bible about God and Jesus, and they kept on through the, you know, and we did have to finally boot them out. We don't like to do that, but if you get argumentative, then good morning, Gianna. Gianna, we are about to bounce over to Porch Church, but Gianna, if you are not sub to Adam, and if you're not sub to Derek, NASCAR man, please do. We're trying to get them to their 1,000, and I think Adam has 14 left.
Yeah.
So,
and Derek is NASCAR man 3345. Yeah.
Yes. So I love you guys, and I will shut it down and get ready to go to church. Which
we love you too, darling.
Which means
panel. Y'all have a great weekend.
Love you guys.
Good night.